Well, what do we have here? Let me get this off the screen. As my phone rings, amazing start to a video. Got a lot going on right now. I don't have a lot going on right now. I'm just making myself seem important. How's it going, everybody? Almighty Tevin here. And I am currently at home waiting on my Nintendo Switch to come in through UPS. This is very exciting. It's a very exciting day for me. And of course, Dog Surfer Phil, being the surfer himself, is going through some tough times, you guys. Some really tough times. Machinima has let him go. He posted about this a bunch last night. I could go over the tweets, the tweets right now, but he's currently in his pre-stream. This is going to be an emergency stream pretty much, you guys. He canceled this gameplay. Yo, this fucking phone. He canceled this gameplay. Canceled it. And now he has a stream going on right now. I'm actually doing this live. This is the first time I did something live in fucking forever. Last time I was this early, people didn't make jokes about being this stuff early. Anyway, it's called, it's time to talk about the future. Even listed under the in real life directory. Let me see if I got this captured correctly. It's about as good as I can get. Either I can make his stream full screen, or I can have his chat showing too, but I'm gonna just have his chat showing too, so you can see all the bullshit now. But this is gonna be, it's gonna be something. A pretty fun day, an eventful day for a lot of people. New Nintendo console coming out. It's always a big deal, even if it end up flopping. Shaking up some G Fuel. Even if it end up flopping. Of course, DSP has to take all the fun out of that day by recording depressing fucking streams. But it is what it is. We have to save the business. Anyway, as far as I know, he got kicked out of Machinima. He's done with Machinima. Over with, finally. And he's trying to find somebody else to be with. And he's doing this stream with the hopes that it'll get people to help him out more, maybe, give him some ideas, and he could turn the business around. Hey, did somebody post in this chat name Fred Fox? Or is it the actual one? It's so hard to tell nowadays. Yeah, I can't keep up with none of these fucking names anyway. Anyway, let me unmute this. Can't rewind and fast forward because we're not streaming on YouTube. Well, he's not streaming on YouTube like in the easy days when it was easy to clone these streams.
To do Ghost Recon would be a co-op playthrough,
but don't mind me. I'm just playing Fire Emblem right now
already in the
and listening to this.
I'm gonna be starting Zelda.
This is the pre-stream anyway.
So just between those two games, it doesn't really make sense for me to start another long co-op playthrough. That's going to hinder me playing those two games. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. I don't even know how I would fit it in, honestly. I thought that maybe I would have finished Horizon by today, but it looks like
this is very exciting.
I'm only halfway through it. So I don't think there's any viable way I could play Ghost Recon. And then, in addition to that, there's another game coming out this week called Nier Automata that people have been asking me to play for quite some time. So I think I'm going to be doing that instead. Oh, shit, look at the new little... Nah, you can't see it. There's some cool new notifications on Twitch. It's pretty exciting. It's not exciting. All right.
Believe it or not, I'm actually recording this on one computer while I'm streaming 3DS games on the other computer.
Excuse me, day one version.
What?
I am getting the physical version of Zelda.
Oh, it don't matter.
The cartridge. It's coming here today along with my Switch.
Oh, man. Along with my Switch. His voice is so horrible sometimes. 971 views? 971 views! Why don't you try selling drugs, Phil?
Alright.
This motherfucker he's about to get like 1,000 views.
Momentarily. Wow, we're getting a lot of viewers. I'm not surprised.
Wow.
I'm certainly not surprised, folks. And FYI, I am going to be recording this. Yes, this will be uploaded to YouTube immediately after.
The amazing thing about the Dog Surfer,
I really don't.
He gets almost 1,000 views because people want to see the train wreck. Oh man, it's time to talk about the future. While DSP got kicked out of Machinima, he might be fucking homeless soon. Let me watch this stream.
It's funny because if I didn't talk about this at all, he probably would have killed me. I mean, I'm not even lying.
He could have talked to his girlfriend.
If I didn't do this right now, I was just like pretending nothing was going on and everything was fine. I don't know how I would even be able to fake it. Like, it's really hard, man.
He could have talked to his girlfriend.
It's hard for me as a person to hide shit. I've always been one of the most honest people I know.
He's one of the most honest people he knows.
Honest about everything. So when stuff like this happens, I have to talk about it. I have to get it off my chest.
Okay.
I can't just pretend like nothing's going on.
Somebody got a fucking Ice Poseidon emotes in here? Wait, you mean you weren't faking it before? Hey, Capcom versus SNK2 Online Edition. One of my favorite usernames on Twitch. Because I wish that existed in real life, but it don't. Nice silence and sniffing going on. Can I check when people
invested the marijuana
industry? Dude, I never seen anybody that has to fake so long to fucking get to a goddamn point. What? Oh, take so long.
Marijuana in Washington State because it's legal here.
And Hurtbox is watching. Hey, shout out to Hurtbox, only show up for this stream. Why don't you watch the regular gameplay streams? What the fuck? Is this the stream where Phil finally kills himself on camera and he posted it 5 times? Okay. Yikes.
Alright, yes, as the stream chat is already in complete disarray.
Why is he even paying attention to the chat, first of all? It's beyond me. What's the point of even looking at the chat? You're going to get... Well, no, he's not going to get anything out of this chat. This chat is going to be garbage today. Oh, boy, this is exciting. We pretty much listening to him look at his chat. Come the fuck on.
Are stoners running amok in Washington?
Oh my god.
No, they're not running amok.
More drama, big views, and this is a sub. I like how some of his subs are kind of.
Every time we go out somewhere,
you know, they kind of shit on him a little bit.
Run into someone who like reeks of weed. It's not always the person you would expect. It's not like a person who like looks like a pothead. It'd be like some freaking. Some middle-aged guy or something.
Oh, this is annoying.
You walk by and be like, what the hell? What's that smell? What the shit? It smells like skunk.
Are we done? Are we done with this now? Can he start the actual fucking stream? I'm wasting enough life clock here. Come on.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Just to reiterate,
it's like
about to start, everyone. Just
what the fuck?
People were joining, by the way, which I knew was going to happen.
It's like he looking at the view count, saying, "Oh man, wait till it gets to 1,000."
Me talking about the current situation, what's going on with YouTube and
you suck, DSP.
my partnership company and all that. I cannot fully disclose everything, but I'm going to talk about as much as I can. I'm going to let everyone know what's going on. All right. So number one is partially to get this off my chest because I need to.
You got it out of your chest already.
I can't go on not disclosing what's going on. It would kill me, honestly.
He already told us this. Sorry if the audio is like blood. You know what? I'm gonna turn him down a little bit because I can't like pause this.
Publicly, you'll see what I mean once it starts.
So I think this might be good.
The viewers themselves, like you guys who watch my content, I'm talking more about something else. You'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, all right? But I am going to be recording this. And,
Vamp Dark X has been banned. What the hell did he say?
Here for the entirety of this stream and everything that's going on for it.
Is this the stream where he kills himself? Okay.
Immediately after this.
You're so hilarious. Oh,
you know, and we'll go
I'm gonna let you finish, but SOK had 1.4K. But you're counting the viewers they had, like the top amount over the course of the entire stream.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Fair enough. Whatever. He only got timed out for that, so he lucky. Start telling us some of us have jobs. We can't wait. 4chan Gamer House. There's so much usernames that I've never seen here before.
Oh, it's hilarious to read the stream chat right now.
He's still looking at the fucking cancer chat.
Going on, which is exactly what I expected. To be quite honest.
Well, don't fucking look at it.
Exactly what I expected.
Jesus Christ. Freddy motherfucking fucks my boy.
Alright, everyone.
He is killing himself while fapping. Okay.
Oh boy.
And then, yes, both of them timed out apparently. I guess 4chan Gamer House said something else. So much timed out messages going on here. 200 fans, 900 detractors, lol. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what? Before we start, let me blow my nose.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Yo, what the fuck is this paragraph? You don't seem to actually be trying anything new while your current plan is just slowly making you fall into oblivion and debt. Yeah, you get a new Switch. You got it on credit that he's never going to pay off. And $60 game credit, never going to pay off. While not looking for a job because it won't pay as much, and for some reason you cannot manage your time efficiently enough to get even a part-time job. So he's basically just stating stuff that everybody else has already said 1,000 times. That's just the YouTube comment. Now he watched my videos, he's gonna shit on me in the comment section. But it's like walking up to somebody with a broken leg and saying, you have a broken leg. Thanks. Slow-mo room though.
Alright.
I'm just fucking shooting this shit until this dude starts, because this is taking a long time. He is lucky well, he not lucky. The people that want to watch this video lucky that UPS ain't get here yet, because if the Switch was here, I would not be fucking wasting my time doing this.
No, I'm kidding.
And I guess I'll just sit here until he done. Hopefully this don't last like 2 hours or something. Cause, ooh.
Alright.
Timed out.
Oops.
It's taking this mod so long to react to people. I can't even catch who getting timed out. Look at this fucking cunt bullshit layout.
Alright, start recording.
Shield ass layout. Let me start recording for the YouTube upload. Click. Hello everyone. Oh no. Phil here. Yo, he wearing...
This is gonna be a hard one.
It's like he purposely went out of his way to wear a white t-shirt because he gets so much shit for wearing the same black shirt in all these videos.
Or express what's going on in the situation right
30-second slow mode.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot to be said. The best comparison that I can make right now with what's going on with me, okay, a direct comparison would be back in late
try to
2010.
do this stuff I'm doing already.
Are not longtime viewers, aren't aware of my full history.
Here we go with the full history.
What's happening.
We got to get the history lesson.
I started out on YouTube as a part-timer. I made videos as like a couple hours a day, maybe 2 hours a day. I would record videos of gameplay. You know, way before direct capture or anything like that. I would just have a camera that I would put on the side of my TV. I would record and upload to YouTube after I got home from my job. I had a 9-to-5 office job, which quite honestly wasn't a 9-to-5 office job. It was more like a 8-to-7 office job where they expected me to do work at home too. But I digress there. I worked at this job for about 5 years, and YouTube was always my hobby. I never even thought about monetizing videos. Or
he told us this so many times over the last years.
Like this didn't even exist. Okay.
Yes, streaming didn't exist.
You know, in late 2010, after being at this job for 5 years,
okay,
YouTube was the side thing, I got laid off from my job out of nowhere. Okay, out of nowhere, no warning signs.
Somebody posted a white flag in the chat. I see a white. He wearing a white shirt. The white shirt is the white flag. I don't know. Maybe that's what he was referring to.
I worked at this job for 5 years, and a month before I got laid off, I got a recommendation. And
then some dude posted in his chat, "Hi Tevin." I can't reply because I banned. But it's all right though, because he got shitty emotes anyway.
And within 1 month of that,
do these people know something that I don't know? Am I streaming and I don't know I'm streaming? Oh, I'm not streaming this.
Just bought a condo in Connecticut.
Okay, we good.
I had a car payment. I had all this debt in my name, and there was.
Well, all these people posted my name in the chat. Oh no, because my name is in the viewer list. They not checking the viewer list, huh? You know what? Yeah, it is.
And I was like, I don't know what.
I'm right there at the fucking top. God damn it.
I came home.
Exposed myself.
Down on my couch, much like I'm doing.
How many times have we heard
round
this?
couch back in, you know, the
He's telling us his life story again.
I sat down and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna film this. I'm gonna talk about how I feel.
It's not.
I'm gonna disclose what's going on. And I'm gonna see what happens. You know.
This
And
guy.
at that time, I just kind of
Make sure to buy a shirt
and
give him Patreon money and follow him on Twitter so you can get blocked.
Not necessarily super viral, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of people watched it.
All right.
That pretty much
spearheaded an entire movement
of people
This
saying we would
fucking
love to see Phil do YouTube full time.
What?
You know, Phil's the guy, the underdog.
Who said that?
Gameplay videos for fun. He does it a couple hours a day. He toughs it out at work and he comes home.
I don't remember that being a thing. We want to see Phil do YouTube full time.
Money.
I think they just didn't want him to go away.
Successful, and it was since then it just exploded. I became exponentially popular. on YouTube for vlogging. At first, it was funny because at first,
oh shit, I drank water by
what
accident.
I was gonna do because you couldn't really monetize gameplay videos back then.
Let me get my G Fuel back.
And so I didn't know what I was gonna do. Now I had a vlogging channel, and I monetized the vlogging channel, and that vlogging channel blew up. And then YouTube took the ads off of it, saying that it had grown so exponentially with views and people clicking on ads and stuff, there's no way that it was legit, and they kicked me out of that. Then I went to Blip TV, a competitor of YouTube's, because they allowed monetization of gameplay videos, and I was kicked off of that website within a month. Admittedly, you know, I'll look back now for doing stupid shit. You know, I made some jokes and things on there that were racist, and honestly, were they funny? Yes,
shout out to Handsome and Sport came to my chat.
In regards to me knowing that I was not a racist,
feels bad, man.
As a parody of something that happened on a radio show, the Howard Stern show. But in retrospect,
why are we talking about this?
Say, man, did I fuck up? I should never done stuff like that, especially when you go to a new platform like Blip and you get up. Why the hell did I do that? All right. So
oh shit, you can see my mouse cursor. Let me fix that.
And you know,
nobody likes a mouse cursor.
Because guess what? Blip TV doesn't even exist anymore. They went out of business. Okay. And then eventually, what happened was I got partnered with Machinima. There was a person
this is very exciting.
In kind of almost a feud with over gameplay and stuff.
Huh?
And at that point, he was big with Machinima.
Oh, he talking about yeah. Wow, he talking about something that like two people remember.
Partnership company, this big MCN they're called, and basically he got word of what had happened with me and all the stuff that I was going through and the fact that I was trying to make a living doing video games and videos for YouTube or whatever. And he contacted me personally and said, "Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you in contact with, you know, someone at Machinima."
Well, this is
and it just so happened it was like the perfect timing, the perfect.
Not
okay.
a good way to start off this type of video.
That at this time, gameplay videos were being monetized on YouTube for the very first time.
Oh.
So Machinima partnered me, and immediately I started monetizing.
Somebody posted in the chat, only 5 more years of history to go. I think about 6 years of history, honestly.
And yeah, we've had our ups and downs.
Sheesh.
You know, where I was very stubborn. I've been very stubborn. I'll be honest. I am a stubborn guy. You know, I have a certain code that I live up to, that I hold myself to.
What?
And I have certain standards and things that I try to adhere to.
So you have to be.
And a lot of things on YouTube have changed since 2011. I mean, let's face it, the whole website's different. The whole mentality of the common viewer is different.
Standards.
The business model is different. And really, if you look at what I do, I haven't really changed. I'm still doing gameplay videos.
I haven't really changed.
My way.
That's a great quote.
Ways, that's why I've kind of faded, you know, as much as I have. I would say faded into obscurity, except it's not. I still exist. That's the thing. I still have a presence on YouTube. It's just that
So he hasn't been faded into obscurity because he exists.
That follows me around.
With that logic, everybody that's still alive isn't obscure.
No matter what I do, and I'm very appreciative of that. And so for the past 6+ years, right, through thick and thin, through highs and lows, I have been partnered with Machinima as the company that would put ads on my videos, and they make the ad revenue.
I'm sure the people watching this are just in love with the content. Oh shit, somebody got banned.
And there's been awesome things that
hardcore fanboys. He got banned for saying hardcore fanboys? Wow. Alright.
But not really. It was really for promotion for this game called Pocket.
Fair enough. And my guinea pigs are attacking the water bottle.
Still to this day, it's funny because they relaunched it like last year or something. It's like crazy. They're relaunching a game from 2012 and 2016 or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. They flew me to E3. Over the years, they've helped me out with numerous issues.
Oh my god.
With people stealing my content.
Wow, like... Okay, I'm gonna just fucking mute it all the way for this. If you watching this video, if you care even a little bit to watch this video, how would you not know this information already? Is it even possible to not know this information? Him recording a video and telling us about this is like me recording a video and telling people that I'm a black dude. Like, how would you not know this information? You don't even have to go out of your way to fucking know it because he tell us so much.
Truth is that it was pretty much a mutual agreement between the two of us.
BRB.
Kind of a feeling that's been
gotta check on
for a
something.
long time. Okay. Basically, let me put it this way: I cannot fully disclose all the things behind the scenes. Okay, I can't, and I also fully cannot disclose specific details about what's going on. All right, I can't tell you the full story. I can eventually. So eventually I will tell you the full story of what happened in this particular situation with Machinima. All right, I will eventually. But I can't do that today. All right, because of a reason, which I can tell you the reason. The way that it works, when you sever a contract with a partnership company, one of two things can happen. All right, either that company is a pain in the ass and will drag their feet and won't release your channels or whatever from the agreement, which has happened with a lot of partnership companies. I've heard a lot of horror stories out there about people who've partnered their YouTube channels with the company and they didn't like the company or the company didn't like them. Either way, it goes both ways. But the company basically was kind of dragging their feet and would not sever that partnership agreement, which was a nightmare for the content creator, because then you can't go to a new company. You can't seek out a new deal or whatever. You know what I mean? And you're kind of stuck in limbo. And you don't know, gee, now this company doesn't even like me. Are they going to pay me or whatever, right? So here's the deal. Here's the truth of the matter. I can't tell you the specifics, but here's what I can tell you.
All right.
Basically, my contract with Machinima
thought the mail was here.
Right, now, I have all
Feels
three
bad,
channels on YouTube partnered with Machinima. DSP Gaming, which is my main bread and butter. It's where I put all the raw gameplay.
Well, it's all right, because we still getting a history lesson.
That's the big money maker for me.
Yeah.
The King of Hate vlogs.
His eyes look kind of puffy and red, too.
But has never been any kind of a significant income source. That channel at most makes a couple $100.
Move my mic a little bit.
And KO Gaming, the new channel. It's only been there for a year.
Arimore 2390.
And it's had
I've seen their name before.
Sometimes it's
Apparently they've been timed out. What they said? Take a sip. Timed out for saying take a sip. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Well, those partnerships are now, the way it works is there's a contractual agreement between myself and Machinima where
listen to what he's telling us.
They can't.
Who doesn't know this?
I can't just end it. Literally, we can't just say it ends right now. The contractual agreement states that there's a time period that my channels stay partnered. Okay. And so those time periods have to expire.
Well, you got to really have your head in the sand and not know how any of this stuff works.
The partnership status, the managed partnership status will be removed from my channels. And basically, I'm a free agent again. Which means there's nothing wrong with my channels. It's not like, nothing bad against the copyright strikes, nothing like that at all. But what happens is advertisements obviously are gone.
Yay.
And it's up to me to make a decision. All right, what I want to do with my channel.
One of my characters died in Fire Emblem. What the fuck happened?
Number one,
God damn.
just go completely freelance, meaning I don't want to partner with anyone. I just want to be myself. And what I would have to do is apply for the YouTube AdSense program on my channels, trying to get advertisements approved for the channels independently. All right, so without any partnership, it'll loud noise outside.
Oh, somebody else been banned. Let me see what they said.
It's like a giant truck. Oh, I know.
Did your daughter move out yet?
I
Ban.
recycling yesterday, so they're probably coming right now to do it. I bet.
Free agent cam girl.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's when you hear that beeping. All right. Anyway, so I could be a free agent, meaning I totally decide to try to do this on my own.
Why is he looking at the chat during the stream? What's the point of looking at the chat while you're doing this?
I basically try to just put ads on my videos for myself.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. And
this isn't gonna work, by the way. AdSense.
All right. For a big YouTuber, if I
and he'd been kicked out of that before.
On every video that I put out, it would be a lot less risky.
Well, no shit.
And the reason why it's risky is a couple reasons. Number one, because
if I was doing really good, this would be less risky. It's a surprise.
YouTube has a system in place where when you upload a video, it auto searches certain videos for music, visual content, etc. Things that
visual content
copyright flagged in their system. And if you have anything in there, if you have a song playing in the background of a game you're playing that happens to be copywritten, and the company who produces the song or distributes the song has a deal with Machinima to basically not have that music in any of his videos, your video will get flagged, and therefore you'll have no.
He recycles his shirts.
Make no money on it at all.
He's too big for a normal police car. He gets the truck version.
Nintendo claims everything on YouTube.
Yeah, Nintendo.
On YouTube.
Everything? You mean everything from Nintendo, right?
Managed partnership. Okay, a managed partnership means that your partnership company.
Hey, somebody else been banned. What they said?
And saying yes.
Is he about to cry? Ban.
You cannot claim them.
Bruh.
Whatever. All right. So
this isn't even like trolling.
If I were independent, I probably honestly would never be able to play a Nintendo game again, because anything I do with Nintendo would be flagged and you know, screwed. I get no ad revenue on it whatsoever. This is a big issue with in particular, Angry Joe has stopped.
Angry Joe name drop.
Because he said that he wanted to be in this kind of open partnership.
Let me check to see if y'all could even possibly see this chat.
He always had his
If you watch it full screen, you can see it.
He stopped. He just stopped putting out Nintendo.
I'm recording at
And
720p.
that would have to basically be kind of a choice that I would have to make. I mean, if that is the case, if I go independent, that's what I would have to do.
Nintendo fans still don't like you. That's true.
Other big thing
Total
is
dumbass. No, total
issues
dumbass.
with
Timed out. What he said.
copyright and
2 out of
things
10
like
stream
channel
needs more
and
mashed
anything like that.
potatoes
Right
and butter.
now,
I think that's a
you know,
Sons of
when I was
Kojima
partnered
reference.
with Machinima, I would go
But
with them for the
why would
money.
you get timed out for
In
that?
fact, this past week I was working with them on this issue.
I'm so
where ad revenue was
confused.
way down on
We get a
YouTube
high
gaming,
Tevin from Young
and there
Fab
didn't
King.
seem any logical explanation as to why, and YouTube wasn't giving me answers as to why.
Man, what they said.
And this is part
The
of
mods are so
reason-
slow today.
One of the reasons why this split with Machinima happened. All right, but again,
The
I
end
can't
is here.
really disclose
Ban.
the whole situation until basically these contracts that I have with Machinima expire, which I will explain a little bit coming up, what the time periods are.
Okay.
So, without a partnership with anyone, if I'm independent and I just put
I thought he was
ads on
already
video,
independent.
high
Thought he was an
potential
independent
copyright
contractor.
comes through or whatever, that I won't be able to get
Apparently
help.
he's independent for real
I
now.
have a direct contact with YouTube. Yeah, there's an email address you can write YouTube for help.
Whoops.
But more than likely, they're
I'm
just going to say,
fucking
you just
up
got
the
to
file,
adhere to the standard copyright appeals process, which is 2 weeks, and yada, yada, yada.
Yada,
there's a
yada,
big
yada.
risk. If I go into this...
This dude almost got 1,400 viewers. This is the most viewers he's ever going to have on Twitch, period. Unless he play a game like a month before it come out. And he have like Kojima being interviewed or something on the stream.
Right. So obviously, what I'm gonna want.
But guess what, though?
What I'm seeking to do.
From these 1,300, almost 1,400 viewers, he's probably going to make about $5 in bits. And I'm not seeing any subs, and he's not going to get any Patreon stuff, because almost all of these people are watching because they don't like him, or because they just want to see the train wreck, or both.
1 to 2 million views a month. All right.
GG.
Is that insanely huge? Absolutely not. But compared to the average, person who uses YouTube, it's
Average
huge,
person.
all right. And the fact that it's got a following of tens of thousands of people, and yeah, they don't all actively watch every video, but it's got reach, and it makes revenue. It does. It makes money.
Everything makes revenue.
So yeah, DSP Gaming could be partnered with another company.
No shit.
Right? But no matter what, I can tell you this.
Anybody with a YouTube channel could be partnered with a company. Oh, he drinking Mountain Dew Kickstart. Are you kidding me?
No matter what happens, I'm going to make less money. Again. And I know this is horrible because already I'm in a situation here where last year, for some reason, YouTube changed something.
The take a sip post in the chat, though.
Okay. And ad revenue was already down.
I see 4 take a
and we don't
sips
know
already.
why. And I was working on trying to get an answer on that when all this happened behind the scenes. With
Should make a
Machinima.
take a sip emote.
And now that my contract with Machinima is expiring, okay, no matter who I go to, no one's going to give me as lucrative of terms that I had with Machinima. That's the bottom line. The reason, I'll be honest here, there's been a lot of ups and downs with Machinima over the years. There's a lot of times when I've been unhappy with them. Okay? And I don't necessarily talk about it publicly.
He does talk about it
The bottom line
publicly.
is they're my bread and butter. They're the ones paying me, right?
Hey, Darkside Jeff in the
even though
chat.
There's some things I wasn't happy about. I just didn't necessarily come over here and vent in a video about it or whatever. But there have been many times during my tenure with 6+ years with Machinima that there's been reasons why.
This motherfucker said a tenure.
In fact, I almost left them twice.
Oh, we
I
know.
was in talks with other companies twice.
Oh my God, twice.
Because
Over the
of
course
stuff
of what,
that was
6
going on
years?
behind the scenes. And every single time, the main reason I stayed with Machinima is because of the money. They always offered me the most lucrative deal. They always said, listen, you've been with us for a while. Here's the contract we're going to give you. Here's what we're going to give you. All right? And so it always convinced me to stay. And, in a lot of ways, I think that was the right thing to do. I could have jumped ship a long time ago.
The most
And let's be
money,
honest
period, was the right
here.
thing to
Let's be
do.
really honest here.
Don't take anything else into
Okay.
consideration.
Machinima, does anyone talk about them anymore? You know what I mean? A lot of people contact me and say, Phil, why are you still partnered with Machinima? Why, Machinima? Like, they were big in, from 2000 to, like,
Fucking
2013.
yeah.
And then they fell off the map. There was a lot of controversy. Remember, there's a lot of things that happened.
Shit, one of my
with Machinima
characters
over
might
the
end up
years.
dying again.
They did,
fucking up.
sponsorship deals that weren't disclosed properly and all that, which I was never involved in.
He almost was, though.
Again, that was one of the major reasons I stayed with Machinima. They were paying me the most, and I wasn't involved in any of the controversy. I didn't have issues with them.
He almost
They didn't have
was.
issues with me. I wasn't ever in a sponsorship opportunity that went sour or anything.
He
like
almost
that.
was. Buffer. No.
So there was no reason for me to want.
Yeah, my internet
Machinima.
been really
Let's
bad
face it,
lately.
It's 2017. Does anyone talk about Machinima anymore? No. And you say, oh, you look at partnership companies and you hear about all the other big guys. Who are the big guys
Fuck
out there
my
now
life.
for gaming? You hear about
Buffer again.
Screen, you hear about Curse, Maker Studios, although I've heard that Maker Studios is falling apart and they're going to lay a bunch of people off. Holy shit, that's terrible.
He probably heard that from the tweet that Slow Beef posted.
What's the other one? There's Broadband TV. There's
Hey, another band. What
God,
happened?
there's one
What they
other big
said?
one, too. There's one other really big one. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head.
LMAO
Those are the ones
retard
everyone talks
band.
about now. Those are the ones that the majority
Somebody called KG with a
people
bunch
on
of numbers
YouTube
after
were
their name.
doing Videos.
They
They're
posted a bunch of dollar
partners,
signs.
Right.
Band.
Machinima really.
Yo, these bands are silly.
Doesn't honestly have much relevance anymore. And the bottom line is Machinima as a company has had an identity crisis. They don't know what they want to be. Are they a YouTube partnership company?
Buffer. Somebody gonna post a paragraph long comment complaining about my internet buffering.
Are they a media company that produces videos for the internet? Are they a sponsorship company? You know, they
Why
have
is he
all these
kind of
things
pooing
going
on Machinima,
It
yo?
seems like they're so diversified, right? They don't have a focus on anything. So it would be hard for you to even say this is what they are. You can't. What are they? I don't know.
What?
What is Machinima? I have no idea.
Is he
Because they're
serious?
so everywhere and not focused on anything. What do they say? Jack
Oh, listen to this
That's kind of
dude.
what they are, and that's sad.
He's a jack of all trades and a master of none. And you buffer again.
Because they were huge. on
Sons
YouTube,
of
and they were so
Machinima.
synonymous with being successful on YouTube or whatever. I was incredibly
Take a sip,
lucky
take a sip,
back
take
in
a sip,
2011 to be
take
partnered
another
with
sip.
them. And now it's
Take a
just kinda
sip.
like, who-
Take
you
a
know,
sip.
it doesn't mean anything
Video
to be
sponsored by
partnered with them. A lot
Mountain
of people
Dew.
have had issues with them over the years. I'm one of the few that didn't.
Well, that was a deep one
So,
too.
You know, just being honest here. So, if I don't go independent, and I choose to
Independent.
get partnered with a new partnership company,
I thought he was
I'm gonna be
already
making less money because
independent.
No one's going to give me the lucrative terms that YouTube was giving me. The good news is that the terms that Machinima gave me weren't great anymore.
Red Bull
When I first signed with
DSP.
Machinima, oh my God! They were giving me the world. They were giving me
Listen to
the
this.
insane amount of money for the videos. They were giving me.
We
bonuses.
haven't
They were- like I said, they
gotten
were signing
to the
me
point of
immediately.
video
I
yet.
got signed in 2011. They signed me, and then within like 6 months, they announced
Hey,
a
King
bonus
Picture
program
in
by
his
which
chat.
They were going to pay me tons of extra money and all this stuff. And I was like, wow, this is great. Why the hell? You know,
This is a very good point. You know, talking shit about a past business partner isn't like, well, what do you mean? I'm gonna just fucking revert it. Talking shit about a past business partner isn't going to make future ones do business with you. That's true.
which everyone knows. Everyone has contracts based on ads. Okay.
Because if you
so
pay, if you
that's
watch
been in
this,
effect
would
for
you
about
want
a
to sign him to your little company?
And that's very.
Yeah, you're gonna get
freaking
free
down,
money
up
from
and
him, but he
down,
kind
up
of
and down, ad
problematic
revenue
too.
month and stuff
He
like
complain a lot. He always have problems.
So,
He'll probably have to call
it's
people
been
on the phone all the time for him.
wild with Machinima. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh, another
but
band.
Really, at this point,
See
the
what they
contract
said.
that I was in
Two bands.
wasn't incredibly lucrative, and
It take like
more
10 minutes for
rewarding,
these dudes to
much
get
more
banned, and miles are so
that way
slow.
than what everyone else
Or
is
the
offering
other way
anyway.
around.
Okay.
Banned?
So for me, the move from Machinima to another
Okay.
partner company, honestly,
These specific
is
bands.
not a huge deal. Will it be a small amount of money that's out of my pocket? Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of money is going to be lost here, but in the long run, considering that these are other big
All
companies
right.
out there
Let me keep
that
my
are
stupid
known for
file
partnering
characters
with
alive
gaming
this time.
channels, and they support gaming channels, and they have relationships with gaming companies. That's one of the key things for me. Is sadly, and I hate to say this, Machinima really, over the course of me being partnered with them, never provided me industry contacts, never really provided me with information in regards to gaming releases, and very rarely did they ever provide me with anything like an advanced copy of a game. And I know for some people who are partnered on YouTube,
He didn't go out of his way to get any of them. He actually is so dumb that he thinks Machinima is going to come up to him and email him saying, hey, Phil, contact this guy to go to this convention for free. Hey, Phil, contact this number to get this stuff for free. Hey, Phil, talk to this YouTuber to collab with him. You have to still do that stuff on your own, dude. Machinima is not like some fucking... They're not like a record label or something. They're not going to find you free features for your next hit single or some shit. I don't know what he expected from them. But we get this post. Just admitted, as always, that you were afraid of making a change. And so you stuck with them. Same way you're stuck with this video format that slowly kills your views. They got banned for that. But he doing his stream to get feedback.
We're going to support our partners. We're going to post their videos up on our main
I consider
channel.
that kind of
It's all about
feedback.
the partners. And then 6 months later, they completely get rid of that idea. They lay off all the people who are on that team, and you don't have contacts anymore. I'm not even kidding you. This has happened many times since I've been with Machinima, and I've talked about this before in the past, is that they restructure a lot. They're a very fluid company. They don't know what they want to be. So I might have a great relationship with them today, and then 6 months later something happens and I need help and I don't even know who to go to or
Jesus
contact.
Christ, the bans and the bans.
The team who I used to work with
Capcom versus SNK2 timed out for posting pretty much nothing. Scarlet Devil ban, what did they say?
Tons of times.
It's time to search for a job.
So
ban.
for me, it's like it was such
Phil a month ago, people who play the game early are scumbags. Phil now, Machinima never gave me free games. Guess what?
issues.
Ban.
The times that I did have it,
Mods, you see anybody post anything in the chat, ban them.
within a few months, which is pretty crazy. You know, this is my livelihood, this is my job, but I have no one to talk to as a contact.
What?
They have, you know, they expect me to put in a generic log or something into an automated system.
Okay, he told us before. You know what, let me just turn it down. He told us before that he has a contact at Machinima, like his own dude, but it changes because Machinima is a revolving door and they always getting rid of people and bringing new people in. But he told us before he had a contact at Machinima. And then he says he has no one to talk to at Machinima when he does have people to talk to at Machinima. That's how you get copyright strikes cleared up so fast. What is he talking about?
I want a company that basically at least has an understanding of the
He
industry,
pouring on
have
Machinima so
contacts,
much.
maybe would be
Hey, somebody
able to
sub
get
to him.
copies of games,
With
things
Twitch
that are
Prime.
commonplace from what I've heard from people who are partnered with other companies that I never had with Machinima, right? That's what I would look for in a partnership company. I would look for one that obviously is going to pay the industry
Yo,
standards,
so much
which everyone's
bans,
doing
dude.
Pretty much at this point.
They're not even
Every
getting
company
timed out
set up
anymore.
they're doing exactly the same thing. Okay. So that's really not an issue when it really comes down to it. It seems like everyone's going about it the same way and paying about the same amount, and it's not that big of a deal. But really, for me, it would be, can I have someone who I have an issue I could talk to, right? Or if there's a big new
So
game
now
release,
everyone
maybe
is
I could
paying
get
the
it
same.
released early, so that maybe I could do some advanced gameplay of it. Because like I said, especially
Let me turn my headphones down because they too loud.
Forward, I want to have a day off a week, so maybe I can
think.
play a game early.
Oh, it's these fucking guinea pigs. That's what it
That
is.
week or whatever. You know what I mean? These are all things.
Attacking the fucking
that
water bottle.
Are factors and things that have been.
Oh, man. Take a sip.
But primarily for me,
He really think this some rinky-dink ass fucking company is gonna get him free
once
games.
these contracts with Machinima expire, is because of the protection from content ID. What I'm really terrified from,
He's
quite
terrified.
honestly here, is that my
Content
contract's going
ID.
to expire with Machinima, and if I don't immediately
Fuck.
have another partnership contract to go right in, slip right into a new one, right?
Slip into it?
That within 2 weeks, all of my 40+ thousand videos on DSP Gaming are going to get content ID, content ID, content ID,
Content ID isn't that bad. I do
reason
6-hour videos that don't get flagged. You do a
I
dozen
know
15-minute ones.
That this is a huge concern and an issue. It's
1,500
because in
views
late
right now, by the way.
2013, a lot of people might not know this. In late 2013, YouTube made a change. They made it so that everyone is affected by Content ID who isn't in a managed partnership. All right. And what happened
YouTube
was,
doesn't protect you,
literally
ho.
overnight,
Ban.
I'm not kidding you. Probably
You
about
said you hate
1,000
advanced
of my
copies, you
videos got
retard. You
flagged
can't
for
even keep
Content
track of your
ID.
bullshit.
And it
Ban.
took a long time for me to go through those videos. and
There's
try to
another
find
SO cast
issues
going
and all of that.
tonight, lads, so
I
be
remember
free
in particular,
later.
there were Grand
Ban.
Theft Auto playthroughs, Saints Row playthroughs, anything that had
Jesus
copyrighted
Christ.
music got flagged, and I lost all the money on those videos. Okay, and I know what's gonna happen. I know it would happen again if I'm not partnered with a company coming up when these contracts expire. I'm really terrified that even though I've got over 40,000 videos on DSP Gaming and over 50,000 videos on the internet, any money-making potential for those videos could overnight be removed.
NDC. Nobody
So
cares how
I
much
am.
videos you got.
I'm thinking it through logically. I think I have to repartner my channels with a new partnership company, okay? But there's a problem. And there's two problems, actually. Really, there's two problems here. And this is really what's keeping me up at night.
Brass's
This is why I couldn't
partnership.
sleep last night. Right? All right.
Banned
Honestly, this is the
and
real
banned.
talk.
Let's
Why
see
I
what they
couldn't fucking
said.
sleep last night.
Imagine being this big of a fuck up. Ban.
Sorry.
Yeah, Phil. Who cares?
Number
Ban.
one, the first thing that's kind of bothering me.
He terrified
is
but never prepared for
knowing
this sort of
what's
thing.
going on right now with
Yeah, that's
YouTube,
pretty
my
good.
ad revenue already
Pretty good point.
down and everything. Even if I get repartnered, okay, with a new company right away, and it's not a big deal, and I jump right into another one. What's to stop this from continuing? Like, my ad revenue was already down for February.
I know
Now,
typing in a
Machinima
fucking
suggested a fix. They said,
microphone
upload
is
shorter
just
videos.
glorious.
10-minute videos instead of the 20 or 30 minute videos you're uploading. And I did that for a day. Yesterday I did that. All the gameplay I put out
Get
yesterday
dot
was
a
roughly
dot
around 10-minute
job.
long videos.
You know that's gonna get
I don't
banned.
know if that's an effective fix. I don't know if
One of your
that's
sideburns is
amazing.
longer than the
That's
other. Get your
gonna
shit
affect anything. I don't know
together.
if it's a
It is.
temporary
It's
thing
very
or
noticeable
my ad
too.
revenue went down for whatever. Okay, I don't
Very
know.
noticeable. From the
I
front,
couldn't be
it's
part of a new
noticeable.
company, but then
And he's not gonna
all of a
fix
sudden,
it.
I'm still making like next to no money. All right, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's number one. Number two, and this is a big one.
Did KG really get banned?
And this is real talk here, everyone.
They mean a dude
as you
that posted
know,
earlier. That wasn't a real
I'm sure
KG.
you know, because you may be one of them, or you're a fan of mine and you're aware of them. There is a negative element that follows me around the internet.
What the
And
fuck?
it's for various reasons. Some of them just cannot let go of mistakes that I made in the past. They look at things that I've done.
He
in the
makes
past that were
mistakes
bad,
now.
which, you know, a lot of the things I openly admit I've done really bad things in the past that were just.
Oh, because you admit to it, it's okay.
As I've said last week, there is no handbook for success.
Here we
for
go.
internet fame or YouTube or whatever. I got into it. I knew nothing about it. It was completely by chance. I certainly hadn't ever planned on doing YouTube as a job. And over the years, I made a lot of mistakes. You know, openly I admit that. I know I screwed up a lot. I said stupid stuff, insulted certain people over the years.
Oh,
And
well,
it
he had to
sucks
clear his throat
because
too.
What happens is you get people who.
I think I made myself sick. Left the window open when I was asleep.
They don't see
I've been kind of feeling since I
videos
woke up
put
this
out,
morning.
And the fact that it's all the raw gameplay playthroughs of hundreds of thousands of people who watch my stuff and laughed and had fun with it. Instead, they gotta focus just on the negative, right, and make it out that to me that I'm a horrible person. So let's face it. You know, me trying to get partnered with another company, I don't think it's going to be easy. I don't think that it's going to be an easy thing at all. I think that what's going to happen is, I apply for a partnership, and they look at the channel and they say, okay, the channel brings in millions of views and all of that, and then they're going to search and they're going to see that there's all these people
find my
who constantly
charger.
say negative shit about me. And they're going to say, well, this is now an executive decision.
Executive decision.
Not necessarily the chance. Because the bottom line is all it amounts to is trolling when you really think about it. All it amounts to is fucking stupid trolling. People trolling my videos, trolling the comments, stuff like that. For the bottom line is the false copyright issues on YouTube are done. Like, those are gone. You can't really do false copyright strike things again anymore.
Yeah, you can.
YouTube has put safeguards in place to stop that, which is a great thing.
Well, I mean, the ones he considered false wasn't even false. What's
So,
SOK? Nice bait.
What I'm worried about.
And bam. Oh, now we are trolls. Why do you double down, Phil?
What I'm real worried about is that a company, any company, would look at me and say, well, here's a guy who's
So
been on
much
YouTube for 8
bans. It's hard to
years,
keep
made a
up with
living
him.
for 6 years with his current partnership company. They
It's
had a
better to
phone
have a
down,
backup
whatever.
plan in
He
case
still brings
this
in
very
big views,
situation
but
happens. He
there's
got banned for
this
saying
element
that.
that
Like, come
follows him
on.
around. And by God, have I tried. I mean, just think about all the things that I've done over the years to try to get. I first of all, I've outright said I want nothing to do with it. I know there's fucking weirdo groups that follow me around. And shit.
Weirdo
I don't want anything
groups.
to do with it. I don't bring it up unless I have to.
I don't want anything
Unless
to do with
there's
it.
a
That's
reason
gonna make it
I'm
go
defending myself
away.
for my content. I never bring
Is he
these
trying to
up.
say he might not get
Help
pardoned
me.
because he gets
But
trolled
when
on the
I see
internet?
shit, like, for example, just the other day, all right,
Is he-
I see people
what?
trying to tweet Twitch support to get me kicked off of Twitch because every once in a while I mention bits, okay?
You're not supposed to.
Oh my God.
Not that way.
Oh my God.
You're not supposed to
Don't mention
directly
bits.
ask
That's-
for people to give you
that's
bits.
asking for bits, and that's not allowed, and we have to fucking spam Twitch like crazy to try to get Phil kicked off of Twitch because he's making money on Twitch, right? Now, keep in mind,
Yeah, that's why, because
every
he's making
fucking
money
Twitch
there.
streamer mentions that.
You
Almost
don't watch
most
other
Twitch
Twitch
streamers mention it
streamers.
way more than me because they're constantly giving thank you shout outs during their content.
Giving a thank you
Alright?
shout out is not
Before
asking
things,
for them, you
which I don't do.
dumbass.
I don't interrupt my videos. I don't interrupt my content. I don't do that. All right.
Giving a thank you shout out is not equivalent to saying, if you want to help me pay my bills, give me some bits.
I'll take time out during a break or
Wow, listen to
thank
this
you, but
dude.
I'm not going to interrupt the raw content.
Oh
of
my
gameplay, which is
goodness.
why you're here to give thank yous, right? And constantly
He is
promoting bits,
tweaking.
give me bits. No, I do
Something
it for one
ferocious.
small segment before I start, and that's it. So, but that's what I mean. People behind the scenes going, oh, we gotta get kicked off of Twitch and shit like that. And this happens all the time. So, you know what's gonna happen no matter who I get partnered with. These people, this element, are gonna go, and they're gonna go to their social media, and they're gonna go everywhere, and they're gonna spam and attack, and do stupid stuff, and say that I'm a horrible person, and how could you partner
Phil
that guy?
masturbated on cam,
When in
literally lied
reality,
about
those
gaming
who have
press,
followed
broken
me for
terms of
8
service
years, and
with
those
Twitch
who
and
go along the
Machinima,
ride, and those who
called
actually
God knows how
watch
many
my
people,
videos,
mentally ill,
and knows
constantly
the
argues
actual
with people,
stories behind the
and says
thing that they
bad
put out
things
to make
about
me look
anyone
bad,
he's been in
know that
business with.
none of
He
the
is not
horrible
going
things
to
that
find
they
anybody
say
to
about
partner
me
on.
are factually
Ban.
true. That what they've done is they've taken maybe a small thing and spun it completely out of proportion, or took it out of context.
How
You know
did they
what I
take
mean?
it out of context?
Well, those people just take those videos of Phil directly what he says, and that's how they make him look bad. Yeah, but they don't put it in context.
Oh
That's
my
the point. Anything said out of context could make you look bad. If there's a specific situation going on, and I make a statement that normally sounds weird or sounds inflammatory, but if you put it in context of the situation, right, then it makes sense. But that's the thing.
So it's
People
okay to
don't
say
find
anything
more context than
as
there
long
is.
as you know
They take
exactly
that
what happened
little
all
place,
around
that
it.
snippet or whatever, and they spin it into something insanely negative. So, what I'm honestly really nervous about is, yes, I will, I'm going to
Yeah, I think UPS,
obviously
yeah.
partnership with another company. And I'm seeking a
BRB.
company that's going to work with me, that's going to have a good relationship with me, that we can work together, on stuff. And, that's kind of, again, that's what I was missing from Machinima. I never really felt like we were a team. We were working together to be successful. It was more like, well, you're partnered with us and we put ads on your videos. Now you're off on your own. And that's not a way to operate, in my opinion. In my opinion, it should be a team. You're working together to be successful, and you try. If you need help, you can get it. Maybe sometimes you can get into promotional events, or you can get advanced copies of games and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I never really had that, so that's what I'm looking for. But I'm terrified, honestly, that when I go and I try to partner with a new company, that they're gonna immediately look at the negative element and say, "Well, yeah, you got money making potential. You've been on YouTube for a long time. You've got a hardcore fan base that supports you, and you're going to get views. But you've also got this big negative lump over here, right? And are they going to want to deal with that? You know what I mean? And I'm nervous. I am. I'm really, really nervous because I can't control that. There's no way that I can control that. Right? I can't control that big negative element. I've tried my damnedest. If anything, you would think that embracing this is how you don't play and understanding that at its heart, that this is how you don't play movement when it started was meant to just basically make fun and laugh at how bad I am at
We still going with this.
I'm pretty much, when I'm playing a game and I'm sucking, in particular.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my no friendo switches here,
I ever did better.
along with all of my other stuff I bought. So that's very exciting. And I love y'all, in quotes, love, in quotes, so much. I'm gonna waste the life clock and keep recording this anyway. I'm denying myself Nintendo goodness to do this. But I am playing Fire Emblem, so it's still fun.
But the thing is, then look at what it's become. This huge nasty thing where people are personally insulting myself and my girlfriend and my family and everything I've done on YouTube, and they make
The fuck are we talking about here?
Basically anything to make me look like a horrible human being.
He's still talking about trolls.
In a lot of ways to hurt me. Because that's
Okay.
what it is. A lot of these videos and
Yo,
the things that people
pigs.
say about me are
You don't have to beat up the water bottle,
done
chill.
slanderous to hurt me. Not to laugh or to make fun or to make me try to improve like a lot of people claim. But a lot of these things are there to hurt me. So I'm nervous that a partnership company would look at me and say, well, tons of potential, right?
He has no potential.
But
Zero potential. His channel doesn't grow.
And we don't know if we want it. You know what I mean? Not to say, again, that it's ever going to really rub off. Just think about it. In all the years that I was partnered with Machinima, did being associated with me ever rub off negatively on them or do anything bad to them? No.
It kinda did.
It had no effect on them whatsoever. And it won't. No, whatever partnership company I would end up with, it would not affect them at all. It's just stupid trolling. People tweeting them stupid shit. You know what I mean? Dumb comments and stuff. That's all it amounts to. Is that this movement of people who are going to troll, and that's really all.
A movement of people.
But there's some companies that don't want to deal with that kind of shit, right? So what I'm hoping is that kind of talking about this publicly and explaining my situation to everyone here
Wait a second.
that hopefully, someone out there watching this video or this stream,
Huh?
okay, maybe you work for one of these big partnership
What?
companies or a partnership company that's willing to, take a shot.
Wow.
That you would, talk to them and maybe have someone contact me and give me a chance, because I'm nervous. I'm very nervous right now of what's going on because I only have a limited time. And just to give you an example, all right, because basically this is going to affect everything. Right now, you might be saying, well, Phil said he still needs contracts with Machinima. What's the time frame?
He is so desperate that he's asking his viewers to help him out if they know somebody that work for a company that could partner him. Wow, that is sad.
Those anyway. If both of the partnerships,
And because he got so much negativity, he actually thinks somebody's going to listen to him say, I have all this negativity, but it's not going to hurt you guys. You should sign me. Wow.
As you know, that's the one I'm putting out the continuous gameplay and all of that, okay? And
what do I watch Phil
if that doesn't
masturbating
get
on
partnered
stream?
right away, what am I going to do? Like, you could say, oh, well, you could put the videos on KO Gaming. Yeah, I could.
Wow.
For maybe a couple weeks, but then that partnership runs out. So then what do I do? You know what I mean? Like, it's
The desperation,
I
man.
need
It's
to have
tense.
someone in place
It's
right
extremely
away
tense.
because I'm nervous of what's going to happen here. You know what I mean? So
He just said the J
the
word.
deal is, and this is being real.
Jesus
I need to
Christ.
find a partnership company. If I'm going to keep doing this, right? Even if I'm going to start doing this part time, let's say eventually I'm not going to do this full time anyway.
Third
I
Degree
end up
Burns,
getting
I
a
remember
job
that
or
username.
whatever, outside of YouTube, and I do this part time. I still need to find a
Wow.
partnership company for DSP Gaming very quickly. I'm talking a matter of days. All right. So what I'm saying is kind of
In a matter of a few days, he needs a new partnership company. Days.
Process or whatever, which I know it's going to happen.
Holy crap.
Oh, there's good money making potential. But wait a minute, I searched for him on
It's
the internet. And here's all this
money
stuff
making
about it,
potential.
right?
Okay.
So I don't
Well,
know if
obviously
that's
it's
gonna work.
money
What I
making
really
potential.
need, sadly, I need
Duh.
hopefully
It's
someone who's
videos that
watching
get
this to
views.
look and say, damn, Phil's got an 8-year legacy.
He's not
He's
special.
got a channel that makes money. And
Every channel
people
has
are
the
already in this
possibility to make
partnership.
money, whether it be a
In that
cent or
situation,
100
you can't
cents
have
or
to leave
$100 or
context. If you leave everything out
1,000.
of context, it looks horrible. If you
Come
leave
on,
everything in
man.
context, it looks good. But you have to have that context.
What?
That's what I'm nervous about.
If you look at everything in context, it looks good. If you look at him calling his viewers lazy in context, it looks good. If you look at him calling like Kojima a fag in Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 or whatever, it looks good. Take a sip. Okay, it looks good.
That's really my concern. Now, let's talk
All right.
outside of
We
the
still
realm
talking.
of
Outside the realm.
partnering on YouTube and all of that. Because for years, people have said, Phil, why don't you get a part-time job off of YouTube? Why don't you have another job? You used to have an office job. And then go ahead and do YouTube as a part-time thing. I could do that. The problem is, again, there'd probably be a significant dip in income. But, I am currently in a lot of things going on where I'm trying to get rid of my condo in Connecticut, and that would be a significant amount of money that I'm not bleeding every month to something that I get nothing out
He's
of. Pretty
really
soon I'm getting rid of my car,
not gonna-
which is too expensive, and I'm gonna get probably a cheap, car.
His
So
credit is gonna
that
be
needs to
horrible.
drop. So maybe I can make it work, but the problem is, where would I go to get a job? Let's say off of YouTube, if I were to go out to the in real life and apply for jobs. Well, first of all, I used to do customer support for one company, but I haven't done that for
OMG,
years,
white
right?
people
Same thing
problems.
with continuous improvement, which I actually
Shoulda
have
went to
certification.
college.
had
think he did, though.
Achieving competitive excellence certification for continuous improvement, by which I could
Like you talk
take
shit about one
companies
company and expect to be
and
employed by a new one.
process
That's from Gino Saji. That's a mod.
stuff in the process.
He used to argue with Gino Saji in his RSC chat sometimes. I don't know why he even modded him.
I can still do that. I still do that today. I can do it easily.
He's
with,
not necessarily 100% on the side.
a process, anything, right?
Nice
But-
deep sip again.
But again, haven't done it for some 6 years. So you're talking in a very competitive market, by the way, because this is the area that I live, the Seattle area. Yeah, there's a lot of jobs, but there's also a lot of competition.
Oh shit,
A lot of
nice
young people.
random critical I got in Fine.
And I've already kind of looked
Super
into it.
ripped
There's
to you.
a couple sectors where I could probably
Get a job as a cop.
Okay, but they're highly competitive, and
You still have to try. Yeah, that's a good point.
Very,
He not
very
even
difficult.
trying.
Very difficult.
Not
for
at all.
someone to hire me.
It's difficult, dude. Why should I try? It's difficult. It's gonna take all my time up.
YouTube for 6 years as a job and hasn't done anything in this field for an elongated period of time. I don't know if anyone's gonna give me a shot, you know?
You could
So that's
fucking
what I'm
try.
looking at. When I was 6 years ago, when I got laid off from my job, there were no jobs in Connecticut in that
Oh
sector,
my God.
okay?
You don't even live
But
in the
at
same
least if I
state
were
anymore.
applying
This
for
is
a different
irrelevant
kind of
information.
job that were completely different, starting from the bottom, as they say.
Started from the bottom, now we here?
At least a potential employer could say, well, here's someone who's had...
It looked like he just bought this t-shirt.
Employment
It just looked kind of brown because
forever.
he got bad
Now,
lighting, I
sadly,
think.
what you have,
Or maybe it's an old shirt. Who fucking knows? All his shirts are like they three years old.
where
Probably bought this shirt when he was in Washington. I mean, Connecticut.
Not in practice anymore. Basically, I have to learn from the beginning. So,
Nothing I could do with
that's what I
my
mean,
job.
like, I don't
Yeah.
know what would happen. In addition, and this is being real, it wouldn't work because right now Leanna has...
Listen to these
constantly
excuses.
using the car to go back and forth to this job. She works a good 5 days a week. Okay?
Holy Jesus, these
How are we
excuses.
going to make that work? How am I going to have hours that are around hers or hers around mine? It won't work. You know, our jobs aren't going to give us special schedules.
One person could pick the other one up and drop the other one off. Listen to all of these excuses, dude. This is pitiful.
Pay from the job that she makes.
This is really
I get
fucking
$50
pitiful.
on what I'm making. So, even that, you know, you say, oh, public transportation doesn't work. We actually tried that.
Doesn't
We
work.
actually tried the public transportation out here for a while.
How does it not work?
Out here before Leanna could actually
Tell me, how does it not work?
And it's terrible. The buses are very inconsistent. Some days they don't show up. They break down all the time. It's crazy.
What? You mean to tell me a vehicle breaks down?
Actually, going to driving school to learn how to drive a car.
He never told us about how bad the public transit system was when Panda Lee was using it. But now that somebody posted in his chat, public transport, now it's horrible, doesn't work.
Gonna be
Okay.
late to the job or not be there because
Maybe that's because y'all don't pay state taxes.
You know what I mean? It's terrible. It's the thing, everything it's every solution that I look to or everything that I look to as here's what I could do or here's what I could do.
This dude
in
is a
situation,
sad
there's
individual.
A messed up
This
thing
is so
that's going on.
sad.
There's a
It
monkey
really
wrench
is.
into it, okay.
Wow, another deep sip. I never seen somebody chug Mountain Dew
So that
Kickstart
being
like this.
said, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not that I'm against looking outside of YouTube.
Yeah, y'all.
Job opportunity.
Yeah, y'all.
But right now, it's not even viable.
See?
I couldn't even get to and from the job on a daily basis.
He's not against it,
Because
but it's not viable. He can't do it. It's impossible. Oh my God.
do at this point, you know, being that
This is
within a
infuriating
matter
to
of
listen to
days
this.
here, within a matter of days,
It's just
DSP
annoying.
Gaming will not be partnered at all anymore. There'll be no ads on any of the videos. And if I can't get DSP Gaming under a new partnership contract within a matter of days, I will not have any. Well, let me rephrase that because this is the good news. I will have income. The
That
problem is the
fucking
income
shitty channel?
will be way lower than what I need
Way
to
lower.
pay my bills and keep afloat.
Okay.
I will still have Twitch, right? I'll still have subs on Twitch. I'll still have people cheering for me on Twitch,
Cheering for him.
which is awesome. And I do want to say thank you to those who come to my streams every day, who watch this. I mean, look, right now I've got a ridiculous amount of people watching this stream for all the wrong and right reasons. Let's be honest here.
He has about
Concerned with the people who
1,300 viewers more than he normally
It is
has.
what it is. That's the world. That's life.
Because
right?
they want to
Like,
see the train wreck.
You're gonna have people who support you, you're gonna have
Maybe 200 people here
don't
actually
like
care
this.
and like
I know, I
DSP.
knew when I
Maybe.
made this stream today this was gonna happen.
And maybe about
And I wanna
200 to
say
300 you're
thank you
going to
to
watch
those
anyway.
who come to my streams
The rest
every
of
day on
people that
Twitch,
just want to see the train wreck.
who
And they might not even not like him. They're going to pretend like they support him and then go, get offline and they're going to not think about him again
right now,
until shit go
everything
wrong
that's out
again.
on YouTube, at least I know I can get some revenue.
It's so
from Twitch.
sad.
Okay. And I'm going to talk in a moment because I'm now going to explore the third option, which is what if I don't focus on YouTube and I focus on Twitch? So I'll get to that in a moment. I think people want to hear about that.
Yeah,
If I
focus
feel
on
to become a
Twitch.
Full-time streamer. Some people said I should just quit YouTube and become a full-time streamer.
It's not going to
We're
work.
going to talk about that in a
He
moment.
will have to shield so much stuff and he bad at shilling.
But thank you to those who are here on Twitch and enjoy my stuff. Since
Like,
I came back to Twitch in
okay.
November, I've had nothing.
This is how bad he is at shilling. He could literally tell us that he might not be able to pay his bills next week. And he's only going to get about $200 from a video that get 30,000 views. So yeah, him doing Twitch full time is not going to work.
Thick-headed, and If I get an idea,
And yeah, somebody posted in his chat, you already do Twitch full time and you make like $20 a night. What the fuck are you smoking? Yeah, he pretty much does do Twitch full time. Every time he games is on Twitch. He game on Twitch about 5 hours a day. That's kind of considered doing it full time. It's full time streamers that stream like 5-6 hours a day. He makes no money because his fans barely support him, and a lot of his viewers don't like him. So they're not going to support him.
Even though everyone was saying Twitch was great, I didn't want to hear it. I was in my own little fucking bubble, streaming on YouTube, and even though I wasn't making any money doing it, and less and less people were attending the streams on YouTube daily, I didn't want to hear it because I was a stubborn idiot. I'm like that. I don't know. When you have success, you have to think that you're doing it right? And then sometimes when the success wanes, you don't want to change the way you do it. And that's a big
This dude
problem.
is so desperate and so pitiful. He drinking water now. Wow. He actually is gonna sit up here and shit on himself to try to get some money out of his viewers.
I'm making money doing it. I'm having fun doing it. People like it. So I'm gonna talk in a moment about doing Twitch full time. We'll explore that in a moment. Okay. And of course, I have to say thank you for Patreon. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years ago, I started using Patreon when all of a sudden I saw things going wrong on YouTube.
Things going wrong
with all kinds of shit. Patreon is the reason I'm still here. If I didn't have Patreon, I wouldn't be here. I've said this a million times before. I'll say it again. So I have to say thank you so much to those of you who support me on Patreon. Seriously, like, you have no idea how much that helps, and the fact that I'm still here. 2 years ago, I would have just moved to Washington, and within a year, I would have had to quit YouTube if I didn't have it. So thank you for that. And I know everyone has a Patreon now, but for me, you have to understand. For me, I was in that situation, that bubble, with Machinima and this lucrative contract that I had with Machinima, that I didn't have to ask for donations. I didn't have to ask for anything. For me, it was just, I just make videos, you watch them, and that's it. And when I had to adopt Patreon, that was a huge step for me and a huge change. But for the most part, I think what's going on with YouTube, with Patreon is very positive, right? We've got events that happen that are fun and unique and different. Think of all the things that I've done since I adopted Patreon that were all events that people told me I should do. Play Minecraft. Oh my God. Did that ever open? Again, another thing. Dumb rock-headed Phil here, who thought that Minecraft sucked and didn't want to listen to anyone, and then I finally played it, and I liked it. I thought it was actually a fun game, and I understood why people enjoyed the game so much, right? Different playthroughs, like Yakuza, right? Yakuza, that I never played. Persona, that I never played before.
You rage quit one of them.
Marathons. I had never done a marathon before, ever. And now doing these fun marathons.
Fun.
Games,
Yeah, they're really fun.
That I've been exposed to now, that I never would have played if it weren't for Patreon, you know? All this stuff that came positively out of Patreon is awesome and amazing. So I want to say thank you to those who are, supporting me on Patreon. So even if in this week coming up,
why have you never saved money? That's a good question. He did, dude. And he spent it all when he moved. Why is he squinting his eyes whenever he's trying to look sincere?
The problem is, it's not going to.
Listen to this. The dude said, "Why is he squinting his eyes when he's trying to look sincere?" He got banned for that.
Pick and choose what bills get paid and what don't. And
pick and choose what bills get paid.
And it's not going to be a good situation. Let's put it that way.
Wow.
It's not going to be a good situation at all.
The epitome of millennial laziness.
All right.
I think it's worse than that. Rest in peace, credit.
Let's talk.
Holy viewership count. Yeah, 1,700 views. 1,700 people staring at the train tracks, waiting for a wreck to happen.
YouTube channel partnered with someone else right away. But I don't know. I really would like that. That's going to be a subjective thing where someone who works with these companies or is for one of these.
I can't believe he expects one of his viewers to possibly work with one of these companies. Holy crap.
Phil's channel is good.
That's insane.
He's at this negative element, and we're going to accept
wow.
Just accept there's going to be trolling, all right?
Except it's going to be trolling.
I'm afraid that I'm going to get turned down by companies, and they're going to say no.
That is amazing, dude. To rely on something so ridiculous.
So I don't know how I would even make it work. I don't have a car. I don't have a car that I could go.
He could try to get a job. No car.
No matter what.
No car. Public transportation don't work.
Really get an in real life job right now.
He can't get an in real life job.
If I was making enough money where I could afford, 2 cars, then yeah. But no.
He could have got 2 cars instead of a BMW.
If I lived right down the street from a major company where I could walk to work or take a quick bus or whatever, yeah, but I'm not. A lot of people don't realize it. I don't live in Seattle. I live on the outskirts of Seattle. So I couldn't even get a job in Seattle. Seattle, to get into Seattle, I have to drive 45 minutes.
Oh my God,
So I can't
45-minute
get
drive
down
to go to a
Seattle,
job?
outskirts of
No one does that in real life.
And so that's the problem with that. So now let's talk the third option.
No one does that in
All
real
right,
life.
let's talk the third option.
This dude is wild. I mean,
Third
wild.
option is going all in on Twitch.
It's not gonna work, you dummy.
Meaning, yeah,
Is he
I
gonna
still
stream
have YouTube,
24 hours a
and
day?
yeah,
He's gonna
I'll
make
make
like
up with
$20.
YouTube or whatever, but YouTube isn't my main focus. I really try to primarily focus on being a Twitch streamer. Now here's the
He
thing.
already is.
First of all right. First of all, I don't know, if I could even do it. And what I mean by that is, from what I've heard, I don't know because I've never done Twitch full time. For me, Twitch is
You basically
3 or 4 hours a day
do.
streaming, that's it, right? From what I would understand, people who stream full time, they really kill themselves.
How?
All right?
He about
streaming. Some people 8+ hours.
he about to talk about that. He trying to reference that article, huh? The article I did a YouTube video on recently.
Focused on the gameplay. The most popular people who stream on Twitch today, the streams aren't really about the games they're playing.
Who fucking
The
cares?
streamer, it's about interaction with the stream chat.
He hates interacting with people that much.
Right.
Well, why stream at all?
Potentially, what this would have to be is I would have to stream on Twitch.
Look how much you're looking at the chat.
Number one, doing a ridiculous
Why?
amount of streaming. So doubling down. Instead of right now streaming 3-4 hours a day and then doing other stuff at night, all that would have to go away. So that would be it. No more KO gaming, folks.
Oh, you kidding me?
It would be me streaming all day, every day. So it would be 3-4 hours of streaming, take a break for dinner, and then another 2-3 hours of streaming after. So it would be.
He already
16
does
hours a
that.
day, all right.
6 to 8 hours of streaming.
The amount of
That's a lot to him.
All right. Then I
There's
would
plenty of
track
people
the
that
type
stream
of
more than
content
that and
that
still
I would have
upload
to change.
edited videos.
Right now, when I
It's
play
called
the
time
game,
management.
I'm focused on the
Most
game.
adults
I'm
do
picking
it.
this up and I'm playing the game and I'm doing commentary on the game, and I'm not really looking at stream chat, although I do every once in a while.
He looking at it this
I
whole
look at the
stream.
chat,
He looking
and
at
I'm
the
like,
chat
okay,
during his stream when
here's
there's no
what's going
reason
on.
to.
Every once in a while,
Look at him. He's staring at it.
I'll react to something that someone says in the stream chat.
What the fuck?
Right? But primarily what I like to do, two things. Number one, by having a stream going and a stream chat open, I can tell that the stream is obviously working properly. So
Oh my god.
audio goes out. Now I can't tell that just sitting here and playing or streaming.
You
I
could
can't
look at
tell that.
OBS to
When I look at
tell.
Stream chat, they'll say, "Phil, the audio's out," and oh shit, and then I'll go try to fix it. That's number one.
You don't need the
Number
chat to
two, I
tell you
love
this
to see the
information.
live reactions. When I say something or do something when I'm playing a game and something happens in the game, I love seeing the live reactions that happen. Okay,
You can see this if you stream full time. What is he trying to get? What point is this? What point is he giving us
I love that
right
live
now?
reaction. You don't get that on YouTube. All the years that I did YouTube, there was
The
a
fuck is he
disconnect.
talking
I would
about?
sit here playing, and then I would have to wait hours to even see anyone to watch the video and get a reaction out of it. It was like
Who gives a
big
fuck about the
disconnect. Now I
reaction?
can be way more interactive and way more social because I get to see those reactions right away, and I love that. Okay.
Oh my god, what a fucking cunt
But-
this dude is.
I would have to change my content because, yeah, basically what people are saying is if you're going to be a full-time streamer on Twitch, you cannot just do the gameplay like I do it. The stream has to be
Oh
about
my
viewers.
god.
So, yes, I'd be playing the game. All right, I'd be playing the game, but at the same time that I'm playing the game, I would have to constantly be interacting with the stream chat, looking over here and be saying,
He hates
so-and-so
interacting with
said
his
this.
viewers.
Oh,
listen to this.
I'm running commentary when
It's a
someone
negative
reacts
point that he
something
might have to
going
interact
on,
with viewers.
in the stream chat.
Wow.
I'd have to basically go back and forth and say that sadly, this is this and this, and then the game's gonna take a back seat. The game would take a back seat, which is what most of these popular streamers on Twitch do. Whenever someone gives a shout out, whenever someone gives a bits,
Bits.
whenever someone subs, I'm gonna have to find a way to have an integration where there's a pop-up.
It takes 5 minutes.
For cheering, thank you for subbing, or I'm gonna have to stop and do it myself.
What?
And turn and say, gee, thanks for, thank you for
Jesus
for the
Christ.
shout out or the stream. By the way, everyone is trolling me right now. Literally everyone.
Literally
is trolling me right now in
everyone.
the stream chat saying there's no audio, and I know there is because a few people said no, they're trolling. There's audio.
How do you? Okay. What if the people that's saying it is audio trolling and the people are saying it's not audio not trolling? Oh,
Well,
you fucking dummy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what I do would have to change completely. And I don't know how that would be accepted. I don't know. Like, let's say, for example, this week, coming up, there's lots of new games.
Phil should just admit that it's his fault.
We've got,
Ban.
you know, the continuation of Horizon. We've got coming up Near Automata.
Near
I'm
Automobile.
gonna change it to just be, yes, I'm playing the game, but I'm interacting constantly, right? I don't know how that would be accepted. Would people embrace that?
I don't know how this thing
I
that
know a lot of
thousands of
YouTubers
people
like
do
that, or
would be
a lot of
accepted if I
YouTubers
do
like
it.
that. Well, I don't know that it's going to translate for me. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a huge learning curve because I've done this for 8
It's a
years.
learning curve to talk
I've
to
done this
other
for
people
8
in
years
your
a certain
stream
way.
chat.
All right?
A learning
And
curve.
that's going to be huge for me to have to completely change the way that I'm putting
Oh
out
my
content
goodness.
for a new audience, really, because what I'll be trying to do is appeal to a wider audience, to the common Twitch viewer, and say, come on in, my content's completely changed, it's a more interactive deal now.
Who talks this
And,
way?
you know,
Come on
it's
in. My
different.
content's
Now,
completely changed. Come on in, moron Twitch viewer.
What happened here,
Give me some bits.
if that were
Sub
be
to
the
me
case,
too.
That's what I did. Okay, and I became a full-time streamer on Twitch. All right.
Damn, the flame
My
shuriken
YouTube
strong as hell.
presence would probably dwindle because the bottom line
Probably?
is, yeah, people love to watch me do games on YouTube.
It already
When you
is
see the
dwindled.
videos I'm uploading to YouTube,
Let the channel
become
die.
me interacting with chat 95% of the time and not really a focus on the game I'm playing. People are going to lose interest. They're going to say, well, I've watched Phil since 2008 because he plays games and he does playthroughs and he's there, and this is going to show me a raw example of what the game is like.
A raw
right,
example.
and his reactions to it. When all of a sudden
It's
that
fucking
changes,
bacon streams. It's
more
always
than
raw.
likely I'm going to lose a lot of viewership on YouTube. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I might go up on
Oh
Twitch,
no,
right?
I like
might
this
actually
post.
start
Oh
getting
no,
more
thanking people for
coming
helping
in,
you out. How terrible.
and,
Exactly.
you know, and
This dude is
bits and cheers
terrible.
and subbing to the channel, and the Twitch situation could be great.
Just leave
But then my
DSP
whole
gaming
YouTube
and keep
situation
KO
could end up
gaming.
not being
Banned. He
so
got banned for saying that.
okay. And that would
Wow.
be bad. Because yeah, I mean, I don't want to. Obviously, no matter what, if I stay on, if I do decide to do Twitch full time, okay, yeah, then I'm gonna still keep YouTube. I'm not gonna get rid of YouTube. That'd be ridiculous because you can't just stream everything. You gotta have videos in multiple platforms.
You have to have
Diversify.
videos.
But would it be
Is this
enough?
guy
Would I be
Budget
able to get,
Maximilian?
say, a couple
Oh,
weeks
that's
after other
guy
things?
like
This would have
post.
to be within 2 to 3 weeks of me doing this on Twitch. I would have to have an audience that's coming back consistently, that's cheering consistently.
Somebody
that's,
say you're sorry to your
showing
haters. Yeah, that's not gonna help anything.
participating so that
Hey,
I'm
somebody
making
just subbed
money
4
that I
months in a
was
row.
making on YouTube. Right now,
Vidal, get them bits ready. Yeah, where Vidal Viking at? He probably
but it's
working.
nowhere near what I was making on YouTube.
Probably work 12 hours a day to give DSP money.
Way more on YouTube. But it's good because I got Twitch, I've got Patreon, and I've got YouTube. So between all of that,
Now he's gonna hate me
I'm
because I
able to
said
make
something
ends
about him. He
meet.
liked the attention. He does. But wow, that was a long sub.
So,
Hey, he got another sub 2 months in a row. He's not getting new subs though. Another sub. Holy
So-
Jesus.
that's kind of the deal with me right now. Let me
Terrible YouTuber
summarize for you.
becomes
Summarize.
awesome
I've been
Twitch
talking for an
streamer.
hour and a half, all right?
FN.
Right now, I'm basically in the same situation that I was in 2010 when I got laid off from my job, my office job. I don't know what I want to do with my life, with my future. I'm in a situation, a unique situation here, where there are many options.
He
but
like
none of
34.
those are glaringly the right
And he
option
doesn't know
for
what he
me.
wants to do still.
And it's a very risky venture no matter what I
Wow.
did. I could try to get partnered with another company on YouTube to replace Machinima, whose contract is going to run out within a few days here. Okay. But that's going to be a tough endeavor because the company basically has to say, okay, yeah, DSP Gaming's been around since 2010. It gets a lot of views and it can make a lot of money. But at the same time, there's this negative element that follows Phil around that he's tried to shape and doesn't
Phil.
work. And we know that there's going to be a negative element, so do we want to take on that risk, right? Even though that's not a risk, I've already said, it's trolling is all it is, but some companies see that as a problem. And I don't know if a company's going to take me under their wing and partner DSP Gaming now when you have that problem, okay? That's number
Okay.
one. That's one option I could take is try to get one of these major partnership companies.
Major
DSP
partnership
Gaming,
company?
and then when they're partnered, back to business as usual.
Back to
Usual
business.
Stuff, streaming, playing, and everything as it was.
Wow.
Right? And hopefully we can turn things around. I'm already making.
Yo, I got a lot of
videos,
stuff in the
hoping that'll
mail.
fix the ad revenue
Let
problem
me see,
on
that's
YouTube.
switch number 1, that's switch number 2,
And-
that's a
and moving
game.
forward. Obviously,
I don't know what
that's
these
the
other
best case
packages are.
scenario. That's the best case, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Option number 2.
But cheap call on
somehow
Craigslist.
Find a job
have to pick and choose, pay bills. Yeah, have to pick and choose to pay what bills you want to pay, and then buys a Nintendo Switch. Exactly.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if that's viable.
Use Uber. That's a good suggestion.
That's gonna hire me. Number one, being out of the job market for 6 years.
You're probably scared as hell of riding anything even close to a taxi.
In a very competitive market,
Someone could donate a car to you.
Right now, it's not like there's an overabundance of them and not enough people to fill them.
Every job is competitive, for fuck's sake. Yep. Every single one, even the bad ones. Because somebody always want to work one somewhere.
Or number
That's how it
three,
is.
I could try to do Twitch streaming full time. Okay, which I just discussed. Which,
I am astounded that Twitch streaming full time is an option. He really thinks he could make something out of Twitch and do it for a living.
So those are the three options. Now, as I've already said,
I'm pretty sure, just assuming, I'm pretty sure Twitch full time is way more stressful than YouTube full time, because you truly relying on people to pay your bills for you. With YouTube, they could just watch your videos and it might work out. He only got 32,000 followers. He doesn't even get.
And I'm in trouble. I need help here.
He doesn't even get. He doesn't even get more than 500 views on average.
But that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? That's going to go to the
Like, to do Twitch full time, you need to be selling shirts every day. You need to be getting new Patreon people every day. You need to be getting like at least $100 in bits donated to you a day, at least. Especially in the conditions he live in, he probably need more than that a day. You got to be getting reasonable subs every day, regular PayPal donations every day, games donated to you that you play, all of that. It's not gonna happen.
That's awful. I mean, this is a really bad situation right now.
Not gonna happen.
It's not like I have rich parents that I can ask for money all the time. I don't have anyone who can really
rich parents that I can ask for money. You 34.
You need to get DSP Gaming partnered right away.
What?
A couple days here, or I need to find another solution.
Mr. Vidal Viking will pay your bills.
Another thing about finding a job in real life, I'm not going to
Owns 2 houses and a BMW, begging for money.
So that's not even viable either. It's really, my choices here are get DSP Gaming partnered again right away, or go into Twitch streaming full time.
These are terrible options. Do YouTube that's barely working out, or try to do Twitch full time?
Okay.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here.
Now,
What?
obviously, if you're watching,
Getting a real job not
you're seeing
viable?
the shit at
Kill
the
me
bottom of the
now.
screen. I mean, it's kind of funny. This literally has nothing to do with this. I'm not even kidding you.
Listen to this.
While all this was going down,
I want to hear this.
Machinima and all this behind the scenes.
He about to talk about the
all
Detractors
shit,
again.
Well, all this shit was going on behind the scenes. All right. Teespring was working with me to set up a merchandise shop.
Teespring, never mind.
Nothing to do with it. Like, it wasn't like, oh God, things are going wrong with YouTube and Machinima. I need to set up a merchandise shop. That's not even what really happened. Like, it all just kind of came together at the same time, and it's so weird. But I got a merchandise shop up. Check it out. You know, there's the link. It's live. Already a bunch of people have bought stuff, which is cool. And yeah, that obviously helps me. In fact, before this happened, I ordered 2 shirts. So I'm actually going to have 2 shirts from this shop to show off in video.
He spent $40 on his own shirts.
In real life. But obviously this happened
Because I don't think you get them for free.
This whole situation here, and what the hell? What timing, right? That's obviously
How
one
was
cool
this-
way. If you want some
Whatever.
cool work, by the way, way better than the stuff that I ever came up with. Take a look; it's all fan submitted. Cool logos, sayings of mine from over the years, artwork, cool stuff. And
Cool
people
stuff.
Like it, so check it out and give it a look.
People seem to like it.
That's
All right.
obviously one thing you can do right now if you're a fan of mine, and you know you're here, you're watching this.
Remember all those times and all of those times I can't talk. Remember all those times where he shit on people that shills shirts during streams? And look at him now, shilling a shirt during a
Has always
stream.
existed. And you know,
All right.
I only said for 2 years, right?
And Patreon
that
too?
everyone who watched my stuff
Yep,
on
shilling
YouTube paid me
Patreon and
$1.
shirts during a stream. But it's not a gameplay
I
stream,
would never
so
have
it's
to worry
okay.
about YouTube ad revenue. And that is the truth. If everyone who watched my videos on YouTube gave $1 a month for it, I would not even have to care about if ads run on any of my videos. I wouldn't have to worry about content ID, none of that, right? But that's not the real world. In the real world, other people have their own lives, their responsibilities, and not everyone can contribute, and not everyone can afford that.
I'm 12, by the way.
That's why, you know, some people say, I actually have people who write me and they say, Phil, I'm like one of your biggest fans, but just so you know, I apologize, you know, I really want to help you out, but I can't.
Also have a really good point. Remember when he used to say, if 10% of everybody that watched me gave $1, I wouldn't have to worry about this anymore. Now he been saying if every viewer gave $1. But he says he get 2 million views a month and he thinks 2 million views equals $2 million. But then he'll be like, oh, this video gets 10,000 views if every one of those people gave $1. He want 10 grand a month now? He want 2 million a month? How much does he want?
Watch my stuff and you hear what's going on and you want to help, then you consider Patreon. You gotta understand that. You know, no one owes me an apology. I mean, I read these messages sometimes and people are like, Phil, I love your stuff. I've been watching you for, you know, 6 years, and you really got me out of 2 times in my life when there was really depressing stuff going on. I watched your videos and they cheered me up, and I really want you to succeed. Heart-wrenching stuff. And I appreciate. That's why I don't want this to go away. That's why I need.
I get messages like that too, but I'm not fucking jacking myself off because of it.
And the bottom line is, I really do feel like exactly like I did in 2010. When I lost my job in 2010.
Congrats, you made somebody on the internet feel better about their day. That's kind of what pretty much every personality on the internet does at one point in time. It's not that special. I mean, it is, but it's not special enough for you to talk about it like that.
Was I going to be able to even make?
And then on top of that, he talking about personal messages he got. Come on, man. These personal messages he talking about.
And for me, I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. I really honest to God, what I thought was going to happen was I was going to lose my condo, I was going to lose my car, I was going to lose all my possessions, I was going to have my condo repossessed, I was going to have to go move in with my parents and live with them again.
You still might have to.
Make nothing for myself. Never have a life of my own. Because I was
never have a life of his own.
A generation where there's not any jobs, and I was going to basically be screwed. That's how what I thought. That's on the back of my head. That was the nagging feeling I always had. But when I made that fucking video, I got so much rallying support.
What video?
People, you know, Phil the underdog. Here's the guy who.
Because the last begging video he disabled comments because the one before that he uploaded, he got a massive amount of shit in it. But of course, DSP logic, everyone that's negative ever to you is just a hater, and everyone that's positive loves you.
All this for a living, it's crazy to think that it came together like that. It's crazy to think that anyone does this for a living, quite honestly. But for me,
it's crazy to think that people that can put ads on something can do it for a living. People used to post on Twitter for a living for ads in 2012.
Yes, there were people who did Let's Plays way before me. There were people who did live streaming, of course. But to do the kind of Let's Plays that I did, which was commentary over gameplay, right? And to monetize those videos and make a living doing it, I was one of the first people to be able to do that on YouTube, ever. I was kind of like a trailblazer at the time.
Listen, this fucking
cunt. Lots of other people saw that and jumped right in, and of course now, the current client we've got on
He's a Portland trailblazer.
Right? Way different. So, I'm pretty much in the same situation, okay, right now, that I was in 2010. There's no clear-cut answer of what I could do, right? And if you remember in 2010, all right, if you remember, in 2010, when this all happened, I didn't just get a solution easily. I first of all monetized my videos on the King of Hate vlogs.
And then he asked people to click on the ads. That went away. Then he went to Blip TV. He made racist jokes. That went away. He actually admitted that he fucked up on Blip TV. Wow. I'm shocked.
To finally get to the third thing, that was the thing that
no one is going to sponsor you if you're spouting out about how a real job is not viable on the internet. The internet does not forgive.
So now,
ban.
You know, talking about what I'm going to do.
Jiggle those juicy titties. I'll tip you. Oh my God. Get a job. Timed out.
For DSP Gaming, if I can. Is it to try to just throw all this away and just try to get a job and figure out how the hell to do it offline, because I have no idea how to
figure out how to get a job. You don't know how to make it work.
Try to do
figure it out.
Okay, I don't know.
This dude is amazing.
You guys know the situation. All right. What I'd like
figure
to do,
it out.
Way, yes,
I don't know how to make it work.
A lot of the people in the stream
it's like he 12.
are trolled. But what I'd like to do is actually take a look at stream chat and talk to some of you.
Everybody posting get a job.
See what people think, and see
everybody posting get a job.
Viable suggestions, if there are any recommendations.
Look at all these fucking posts about getting a job.
Because I'm sure that there's YouTubers out there, right, who have had issues with partnership and they had to go from one company to another and they had difficulties, and how did that work out? I don't know. It's like I've always said, I feel like I'm by myself. I'm an island. In all my years that I've been on YouTube, even though I've been on YouTube longer than a lot of people, I've always been working my ass off. I don't network. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have YouTube friends, per se.
Remember when he was saying, oh, Machinima doesn't have me contact these people. And I said he do it, he's supposed to do that on his own? Yeah, he never did it. That's why his channel never grew. It got to where it's at now, and it's been stuck there.
Was it successful? You know what I mean? I don't know any of this. So...
He's so fucking stupid. He don't know how to work a job. He don't know how to do YouTube. He don't know how to even do layouts in OBS. He doesn't know how to do anything. 700 bits. Love your streams. You do a fantastic job. $7. Pretty good.
I think streaming on Twitch primarily is the way to go.
He's not going to read the ones that say get a job. He's going to ignore the fucking hundreds of posts that say get a job.
If I were to do Twitch full time, I would have to stop doing it how I do it. I mean, literally, it would be me.
He told us this already.
Of the gameplay. It would be, oh, a challenging level.
Why would this be a bad thing?
And see how they're responding. Whenever someone did a cheer or a sub and it popped up, and therefore, if I were to keep
lost.
videos to YouTube,
so lost
I
and
guarantee
confused.
it would go like this, because people are going to say this is nothing like what Phil used to do.
They don't care. They already went away probably.
You know, now here's something. So
Here
a lot
we
of people
go.
are saying possibly get a part-time job. All right. Okay, I get that. I totally get that. But my problem here, all right.
What's the problem? What's the problem, Mr. Phil?
Is the only jobs in this where I live.
Okay.
In this little like close area. So
Yep.
transportation or walking. Sadly,
He can't
like
walk.
fast food / retail. It's
He cannot walk to a job.
Where like I could go to an office job and make a salary or anything like that.
You can't go 6 years without a job and expect to get some easy office job with a salary. Are you kidding me?
A big dip in revenue there, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? And then they say a part-time. You want to do a part-time salary job?
There's no way that she would be able to always take the bus to get to her job. It's not possible.
You can't drop each other off? And buffer. Super buffer. Holy shit. It's like the stream died. Oh, and the audio reset. You trolled me.
So that's
What the hell?
I am not against
Thanks.
doing something like that. I'm not. I don't want
Thanks,
to.
Yeti.
I love operating my own business.
You
and I
fucking
love
mean
doing this.
microphone.
I wish I could do this, long term. But
People posting
I don't
to Uber
know,
now.
It's easy to say go get a job, but sadly the reality of the fact is that it's not that easy. The only
What?
jobs that are here that are close by.
You just
that
told
are gonna
us.
take me like something like that are jobs that aren't going to pay me enough. To pay
They
my
said
bills.
part-time.
An office job. Number one,
You're not gonna get an
you
office
work out of
job.
that for 6 years, and number three, the first thing they're gonna do, of course. is
How
go on
can a
YouTube,
grown man be so
do
dumb?
a freaking online background check
How?
and see all this nasty shit about me. So
How?
I don't know. If someone could get a viable suggestion, like I actually saw someone. This is
What's a
earlier when I
viable
was
suggestion?
talking,
Let's
someone
listen.
said telecommunications. I don't know about what's telecommunications. What could I do?
What's telecommunications?
I don't know. I don't know about that industry at all. Like stuff either on the phone or online, so I could work from home. I don't know anything about that industry. I don't. So that would have to be
Get
something
sponsored in the
about
FGC.
it,
A
or
terrible
something
suggestion.
about it. Maybe you're in it. And you
He's
have
gonna
a
make
real
no money
good
doing that. Those
suggestion.
dudes don't make a lot of
I'm
money.
All ears
Unless you
right
win
now
every
trying to figure
tournament.
this out. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what
Unless you
people are saying
Daigo.
now.
That fucking scrub. Dishwasher.
Uber driver. Don't you need a car?
They
I don't
asking
know.
him to
Again, I don't
use
know.
Uber, not be an
drivers
Uber
don't need your
driver.
own car. Again, I'm not gonna have a car all the time.
Oh my god. One of my
Only
characters
other thing
died in
I
Fire
should
Emblem game.
bring up, I can't drive on
Motherfucker.
the highway. I still don't because of my back. And even though my back is good, meaning it doesn't have a lot of issues with pain or whatever, I do every once in a while still get.
Now he brings up the back. He never brings up the
muscle
back.
spasms.
Now he brings
I
it
get
up.
so many
I
issues
can't
with
drive
my
on the
back
highway.
injury. So I
That's
have not
another
driven on the
excuse.
highway.
Let me throw that out there.
I haven't driven on the highway since about 2009. And I don't want to because that's a risk. That's a danger. That's actually a physical risk. If, God forbid, oh my God, I tweak my back
Since it
while I'm
is
driving, and now my disc is killing me. I could drive off the highway and kill myself or someone. So that's why I don't. I just do local driving and that's it. So I don't even know if you'd be able to do that. But I don't Uber drivers. I don't know this. Don't Uber drivers use their own car? If that's the case, again, it's the same issue.
Being an Uber driver would take up so much of his time. Oh my God. That's all I can say is just, oh my God.
Did I manage to sell my old apartment and car yet? No, I'm working on it. I'm working on selling the place.
I'm working on it.
And my lease for my existing car runs out in a couple months. I'm stuck with it for a few more months. Well, as soon as I get rid of that, trust me, we're getting a used car. We're getting a cheaper one. It's basically going to be something just to get us to working back and driving around quickly. It's
I got a headache.
It's going to be like the biggest.
I don't feel like good today. I don't know why. Might have been too much salt in my nachos. It gave me a headache. Sell a kidney. Non-commentary playthroughs, terrible suggestion.
Does anyone actually have an answer to the Uber
You have to be good at games to do
drive
those.
your own car? Because I don't know that answer. I don't think they provide you a car. You drive your own car, right? I'm almost positive. You do use your car, but if you... fuck. Scrolled off the screen. You do use your car, but you do it whenever you're able or willing. Your own hours. Okay. So basically, I would only take fares when the car was here.
Get a $1,500 car. I have one and use it at my job. $1,500 car.
For local stuff,
That shit sound like it would be breaking down a lot.
Needs to go on the highway.
You're like a 07 Honda Accord.
So much of a risk. That was actually one of the things.
Like Panda Elite, they really don't go much places. So like a 07 Honda Accord would be pretty alright for them.
Long distances and driving on the highway, you got to basically nix them because those are things that will stress your back, and or if you end up having a spasm or pain or whatever.
Listen to these excuses.
High risk.
When is the last time he had a back spasm? Tell us when is the last time you had a back spasm. Back spasm. Let me see who been banned.
A testicle for $35,000. Sounds great. I don't. Is that
Of course, he reads the joke, the joke suggestion, and is gonna ignore the hundreds of fucking get a job suggestions. Of course. Talk to SOK. Yeah, that's gonna be his full-time job. This is invigorating. Looking at a dude look at the chat and say what they said and make up excuses to why I can't do it.
A lot of people are saying try full-time Twitch streaming. A lot. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people are saying I should give it a shot, but again,
a lot of people said to get a job too.
Again, I don't know, man.
Okay.
Changing up my style to being completely 100% interactive, would it work? That's a big change.
A big change is talking to people.
Just on the game to me, literally doing what I'm doing right now. Playing and I look, oh yeah, blah,
this
blah,
is
blah,
so
blah.
sad.
What people are saying and reacting and oh, thank you to this person, thank you to this person, and playing a little and then doing this. And also keep in mind, the focus would not be on the games. That's the other thing. It would be more about streaming.
Who cares?
And so if you're looking for a full playthrough of a new game, you're probably not even going to get it. Or if you get it on YouTube, it's going to take forever.
Oh, my character about to die again. I fucked up.
Taking forever to play the game because I'm constantly interacting here with people. You know, I mean, I could try it, but again, it's very risky.
Everything is risky. That's a good point. That's a good point. Like people like to say stuff like, "Oh, he should get something more stable." Getting a job necessarily isn't stable. Anybody could go out of business at any given time. They could have a fucking fire at the building. Terrorist attack could blow the building up. What you gonna do then? You don't have a job anymore. You might die. You could die any fucking day through any situation. Nothing is stable. We think stuff is, but in reality, nothing is. Somebody go post a paragraph long comment saying that they've been working as a dishwasher at a fucking restaurant for 20 years or some shit. But anything can happen at any given time.
Copyright strikes and other things. I mean, you're right.
Even with Twitch, anything could go away at any given time, anywhere.
I'm not going to get copyright strike takedowns or content ID matches or shit like that. The problem, the real challenge, if I were to do full-time Twitch streaming, would be number one, changing my schedule to be streaming all day long, constantly talking. So giving up, I'm serious, like KO Gaming.
Go with this fucking bullshit again.
KO Gaming would have to close.
So
You
stupid.
know, it would be me basically, you know, doing a 4+ hour stream early in the day, and then coming back later on at night and doing another 2 to 3 hour stream.
He's talking about streaming 6 hours, and that's all day?
Completely. And number 2 would be, can I make enough money doing that? You know what I mean? Could I actually do? I don't know. How much do people make on Twitch? I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that. How much do people realistically make, these full-time Twitch streamers?
What kind of question is
For
this?
my income from YouTube, that I could pay my bills. Because,
Tell me how much other streamers make because you're gonna know?
And even if this month, even though let's say this month went well.
What?
Okay, and everyone came out to my streams and were watching me do it, and then I end up making half as much and I can't pay my bills, it all falls apart. That's the big risk I'm taking there. It's a huge risk. Yeah.
Twitch won't save you, moron. It sure the fuck won't. Wow, this dude is stupid. He would need so much sponsorships and shield so much to make this work.
Full time don't give a shit about the games of the new releases. They just want to see you.
He actually reading what a Hurtbox posted.
And I guess a lot of people are making reference to Maximilian Dude.
Oh my god.
I'm
not gonna say what I want to say.
Known for covering fighting games.
Not gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna be quiet.
I guess
I'm gonna be quiet.
He streams all kinds of games, and it's not about making a playthrough. It's just about streaming the game and having fun while you're streaming that game and being interactive with your stream chat and making money doing it.
It's about making money doing it.
To YouTube for a full playthrough or whatever. He just kind of dicks around, and I guess some games he never even really finishes. I don't know because I don't watch anything like that, but I guess he never really. It's not about that.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say right here. I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna let that slide on out the door.
Still looking for what people are saying.
I know this typing is you just fucking loving it. I know you just loving it.
Try Twitch a few hours a night and look for a work in the morning, early afternoon. You can put your years
Buy me a silent keyboard. Then you won't hear me type in the computer.
Social media management. Yeah, again, I could try that. It's unfortunately that's
You
not
literally
gonna work
just said about
short term.
Maximilian what
I
you need
have
to
a
start
matter of
doing.
days
He's not gonna get
to
away
make
with
a
doing that.
decision
It's not
here
gonna work.
of trying to get DSP games
Imagine
partnered with
DSP
someone
pretending to
else
be like
and
Maximilian.
trying
He would
get
have
back
to
the
pretend to
doing
be.
things or doing Twitch full time. Those are my two choices.
Let's
Doing
be
a
honest
job
here,
or life is
Maximilian.
not
Like
gonna-
no
it's not
one
gonna
is
happen
that
like
way.
this. I can't do it. Maybe later
You know,
this year,
by accident.
That's something I can look to do.
But I'm gonna be
Alright?
quiet
Right
because
now,
somebody go fucking defend him, and I don't feel
not
like
gonna
I don't feel like reading it.
Can't do it like that. That's not how it works. I have to interview process, you know, all that, and you're taking a month, 2 months to get the job or whatever, even a few weeks to get the job, and that's weeks of no income for me. And I can't do that. I have to find this immediate solution. Move to another country where the cost of living is super cheap. Problem with that, and you might not know this, can't do that. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, America, the United States of America, is one of the few, if not the only, I don't know if it's the only, but it's one of the few countries in the world where we
I don't know
will
why I
just
keep
accept
moving
anyone,
my characters over here.
okay, on any premise, tourism, just visiting, temporary work visa, and we let everyone in, and they come in, and we never really
Was he
follow
about
up.
to say
We never find
what?
out if those people ever leave. We're the only country that does that.
What the fuck is? What is come from?
The president. Everyone joked about moving to Canada, and then people actually did research about going to Canada. Guess what? In order to move to Canada and actually live there without getting deported, you have to have, for example, like years of.
I missed what the point of this was, but I'm very confused now.
Or you know, a hard earning.
Did somebody suggest he moved to Canada?
You have to
So
show
that's
that
a
you
really
have some
stupid
kind of a
suggestion.
foothold there, like you have family there, or you already have an established employer there that says they're going to give you a salaried job and stuff like that. I couldn't just go to Canada right now and say I want to move there. They would say no. They would literally say no. They would say you have YouTube that's not consistent. In any day, you know, you could just stop making any money and you can't pay the taxes here and you wouldn't be a productive citizen, and they would reject me. They would literally reject me as being a citizen.
Yeah,
of
he
Canada.
sure wouldn't be a productive
Because of
citizen.
that. And that's funny. A lot of countries are like that. A lot of countries are like that. They do not just let anyone in, and when they get you in, when you're in, they kick your ass out. So that's funny.
The thing is,
Cost of
isn't
living
his
goes somewhere
parents
where- yeah, I know, but it's
one of
not
his
gonna work.
parents at least
That's not
allegedly
a legal
Italian, right?
solution. Now,
So eventually, if it was, even if it wasn't them, somewhere down the line,
Yeah, there's some states
somebody came into the country, and then eventually he came along.
Savvy. The internet sucks.
So,
right? So I couldn't even do this.
Why complain about this?
Because the internet would be so slow. I couldn't live stream and the videos wouldn't upload and all that. So that's out. Well, I'm reading a lot of messages. A lot of people are saying Twitch, Twitch, Twitch.
This is, I honestly could end the video here, but I'm gonna keep it going.
Interesting ideas. They're saying if I did Twitch full
Is he gonna
time,
upload this part on YouTube?
Instead of uploading all the footage to DSP Gaming like I do.
Twitch, so you'll be homeless quicker.
Those
Yep.
Twitch streams are archived here on the Twitch
Yep.
channel automatically, and that maybe for like the first day or 2 days it's subs only. So those videos could only be
You want to make it sub only? That's not gonna help.
And then maybe later I could upload them
What
to
the
YouTube,
fuck?
or I could have them go live
That's called the
on Twitch,
paywall, you
staggered
moron.
thing.
I thought you wasn't gonna do a paywall for content.
But again, at the same time,
And if he did that,
all
people
of
would
my
just steal
YouTube
those streams and upload them to
overnight,
YouTube.
because no one's gonna. There's no videos there. No new videos. You know.
Ad revenue would die
I'm
overnight because
about
there's no new videos. Ignore the fact that he has 40,000 old videos that are gonna make ad revenue. How fucking stupid is this dude? At least consider some of the suggestions you're reading that you don't like. You're in a situation. Oh my God. I hurt myself. You're in a situation now where you can't turn down any advice. Yep. This is very exciting. Solid stream with him looking at the chat. I'm sure you're just fucking invigorated. There we go.
DX Freedom just made a good point. He says, if I do aim to do Twitch streaming full time and or increase Twitch streaming, that basically I'd have to do anything goes. That's what it would have to be. Anything goes.
Huh?
I wouldn't, I would basically, there'd be tons of trolls all the time, and I know that. I mean, there's tons of trolls here right now. I understand that. And I would basically have to let, if people troll, they troll, right?
You don't have to do that.
Be whatever happens, happens. I can't be constantly moderating
That's not
the chat.
how that
I
works.
can't be taking, this guy said something insulting and lash out at the person or anything like that. It would have to be a much more open, easy environment.
You're not forced to let people get away with trolling because you stream full time.
Because then people,
Huh?
people are going to be coming out for interactive streams and stuff like that. They want to feel like they could basically have freedom to do whatever they want, which of course is bullshit. No, they shouldn't be here to troll and insult and stuff, but you got to kind of take it.
If they come to troll, they give you nothing. They're worthless viewers. You get nothing from them being there except for an extra view that they probably have ad blocked, and maybe you're going to be a step high up in the directory. Whatever. I suppose. He know more than me. He runs a business.
Now, it's funny.
I'm gonna die and file him again.
A point to make here. It's punished MC or whatever.
Yeah, people posting paragraphs in this chat.
He says, isn't it funny? Because when you let
I'm not reading that one about Maximus.
Or whatever, look how many, right now I have a ridiculous amount of stream viewers. That's true. I mean, that is very true. Which what you also have to realize is how many of those stream viewers are actually going to help me. And what I mean by that
is how much are going to help them? About 40?
What I on Twitch is that there are some days when I have no viewership, but I still have a profitable
None of these people are going to give him anything.
Who cheers. That's
none of these people.
The good stuff comes from on Twitch. It's not
I don't think he got one new sub during his whole stream. And he probably only got like maybe $15, $20 worth of bits.
Obviously, the more people you have on
Gino Saji, join SOK, problem solved.
I don't agree with that. Because I'm kind of in a unique exception here where I know
how much money did he making if him joining them was going to work.
Right now live on Twitch are here because they want to hear about me failing and all of that. They're never going to sub and they're never going to cheer.
Yep.
They're just going to sit here and do nasty stuff.
Yep.
So in that regard, doesn't matter that I have this many people on stream.
Nope.
It's more about, can you get the productive members in, people who are
Productive.
liking what you're doing and want to see you succeed and are going to do the positive.
Wow. He considers people that give him money productive?
Into a way to focus on positivity and have people come in and have a good time, so they'll want to organically want to sub and cheer. How do I make that part of the process?
Please, let's get out. Please, let's go home. Man, I'm begging you, DSP. We almost up to 2 hours now.
And so, okay, so I'll punish them. Well, if you're going to ignore what more successful streamers say, then what's the point? But here's the difference. This is what I'm trying to make a point. And yeah, I know I'm being stubborn, but from my perspective, it's different. Those streamers, they're getting thousands of people on their stream a day, right? That's true. But there aren't literally hundreds and hundreds of people there just to fucking sit there and be dicks. Like, I have that element, sadly, and there's no way I can get away from that element. I don't know if that will ever go away. I've tried everything. There's only so
He tried
much
everything?
when there's people who want to be malicious
Okay.
and they want to make me their poster boy for the focus of their negativity. And those people, again, they're not going to cheer, they're not going to sub.
Why would people that don't like you give you money?
Great that I have this.
Well, I
many
guess that do
people,
happen sometimes,
if it doesn't
but not
translate
a
into
lot.
Profitable stream that I can pay my bills, it doesn't matter, you know. But I agree. If I were to do increased streaming and or Twitch full time, I would have to have a more open atmosphere. I'd probably tell the mods just kind of lay off. Don't
He told the mods that when he first started streaming, it didn't work out.
Stuff, stuff that really is just not allowed by Twitch. Then okay, but outside of that, pretty much anything goes. I agree.
Wow. I got a +1 speed increase in Fire Emblem. Nice RNG. God damn it. Horrible level up. Well, me talking about Fire Emblem is more interesting than him looking at the chat and giving excuses to why he can't do stuff. Silence. Nice silent stream. We could just whisper here pretty much. Are you enjoying the content? I'm not. We still silent. There we go.
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in again because I can't.
I want to see KO Gaming. Oh no, I don't want to see KO Gaming go
Can't
away.
really see the stream chat. I zoomed out to see more because it was moving so fast.
Zoomed out?
People are saying I had to zoom in again.
Stream chat has a zoom function?
How's that? Did that work? Kind of work.
Oh, this is cringy. Oh, Tevin, all your videos are cringy. Yeah, I know. Why don't you make Patreon exclusive items for Patreon donations? Please don't go over how that wouldn't work. I don't want to hear it.
Sorry.
Unmob Vidal Viking, he bans people for absolutely nothing. Is Vidal Viking here today? Yeah, apparently he is. I ain't seen him post in the chat. And he ain't donating bits. What's going on, you lazy bastard? Give some fucking bits.
Some people are saying, even if it just on my Twitch streams, if I had that notification to pop-ups for bits or subs, that it just immediately I would get more. Because
What?
People want to get that.
Because people want attention.
Gratification. They want to get their name in the video. They want to get that thank you. And doing thank yous and breaks or at the end of the stream is good, but they want to get like that immediate gratification. If I give Phil bits right now, I will see my name on screen. I get that.
Yeah, it's nice playing outside. Holy crap. It sounds like I'm about to get bombed.
Viewership wouldn't put up with that. People who've been with me for years and years, who've watched my stuff on YouTube.
He barely gets views on YouTube. Fuck him.
Interaction because they can't be to the live streams. They're just on YouTube. They're not gonna put up with that shit.
They're not gonna put up with it. They put up with everything else. They're not gonna put up with a notification popping up. Okay.
Twitch may be going up, YouTube would go down, so I would need to make it equal. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be
Like, this the thing. He could try this for one day and see how it works out. If it work out good, do it the next day. If it work out good, do it the next day. But if it stop working out after a few days, don't do it no more. If it work out for a week, keep doing it until it stop working out. This is going to be the longest in real life stream ever. Man. I'm feeling physically ill sitting here now. We've been here for almost 2 hours. Come on, man. Please. He could read the chat without streaming.
All right, I'm looking. I'm really pretty much people are kind of saying all the same stuff.
Just ignore all the get a job ones. Yeah, pretty much. Just ignore those. Side of the question. Duh, dummy.
Become a booby streamer.
He reads this suggestion.
There you go.
Yo, somebody posted a meme in the chat. Don't talk to me or my son ever again with the fucking moon man emotes.
Someone just made a good point.
I approve of
I
that.
don't have
That
your name
meme.
because it scrolled so fast, but someone said Twitch income is actually, if you could believe it, more stable than YouTube income because instead of a wishy-washy ad revenue-based thing that goes up,
This
and
is
down
bullshit.
here on YouTube, on Twitch, you're basically going to make half of every sub, right?
But
And
what
you're
if a
gonna
lot
have
of people
coming out. Sure,
unsub
but you have,
though?
you know, if you have a certain amount
What
of
if you
subs,
get banned?
you know that you're going to get that income every month, at least for people who are resubbing, unless you really fuck up. Imagine that someone says, well, I was playing a game, I went on a racist tirade, and I lost half my subs last night, so I'm screwed. But you know, outside
Yeah,
of
DSP
that,
has
yeah,
never
I
said
can
anything
see that,
racist.
But at the same time, again, it's not going to be an overnight thing if that was something that I did. It would have to be a transition.
He basically talking about doing
where I have
Twitch
to
full time
transition
again. He
myself
talked about
less
that 3
off of
times
YouTube
today.
and more to Twitch.
Dude, if you
Content
appeared on the
slowly,
SOcast,
you know what
I'd
I
watch
mean?
it.
It's going to have to be a change, an integration change.
But he watching them now. Do a Twitch exclusive playthrough. People would just steal it and upload it to YouTube. It's terrible suggestions.
So, and someone is making a good point. People have been making a good point. They're saying YouTubers are making big bank right now off of vlogs and drama videos. It's true.
Here we
Man,
go.
is it true? I know about that, man. I definitely know that. I know that. Right now, people, it's all the rage on YouTube. You got to make a video calling someone out.
Isn't those drama
Video
videos
insulting
getting
someone,
marked
or
for,
saying someone's a hypocrite, or saying, oh,
advertiser
this
unfriendly,
person
though?
got in trouble. I mean,
So,
how many people
moron.
made videos about PewDiePie when it hit the mainstream news media? They
Go on the
kicked
SOcast
out
is
of,
another suggestion. This is a really bad
YouTube,
suggestion.
Special program
Unless
where he had all
they're
this
gonna
other
pay
kind of
him like
stuff that
10
was
grand or
posted
something
to
for going
YouTube,
out.
other shows and
Stop
stuff
crying,
and
go
all
get a
that.
real job like grown up
Everyone
adults.
made a
Stop
video
fantasizing,
out.
sitting in your
And
home
for
all
me,
day
I
and
was like,
masturbating
listen,
to
I feel like-
furries.
and I have a
Bam.
unique perspective here because I made similar mistakes to PewDiePie back in 2010, but I'm too busy with games. And
Get
that's
a
the
real
thing, like,
job?
if my focus
You
is
know
on
what?
games,
How about you get this ban?
Right? And let me give you guys some real perspective here from my
Maj, you see anybody
so I
post to
can
get a
try to
job in the
explain
chat,
this, okay?
ban them.
The bottom line is this. Over the years, there's never been a consensus of what's right and what's wrong.
No fucking shit.
A lot of people don't get because if you're not a YouTuber,
No
you don't see
shit.
the other side of
You
it.
mean to tell
Every
me
day,
literally
I might ask
millions
a
of
question
people
I
don't
just
agree?
had, and I get
No
5
way.
million different responses.
What a
okay? Now some of them, yeah, I'll get more in this response than this response. So okay, in this
I'm
regard,
gonna be quiet.
you know, I had lots of people saying I should do this, and only a few people saying I should do this.
Well, this dude's
Sometimes you can
really
judge that way,
stupid.
but a lot of times it's just not
Like unbelievably
possible
fucking stupid.
to figure out what the right thing to do is.
It's hard to say you're not stupid.
It's hard because a lot of people say Phil doesn't listen, or Phil, you know, over the years Phil doesn't
Phil.
change. And for me,
Phil
it's
of the
always
future.
been a task of it's not that, it's that I don't know what the right choice is because I
There's
don't
no such
get-
thing as a
every
right
day I don't
choice.
get the same people coming and saying this is exactly what you should
Unless
do
you're talking about
in a
like
giant
fucking
group. It doesn't
downloading
happen.
child pornography
And
or
so for me,
something.
it's a very tough decision as a YouTuber. When should I have adopted?
You're making
direct
it seem
caption?
like it's
When
more
should I have
stressful than
started
what it
live
is.
streaming? When should I have
You would
done
think
what?
after
Left
doing
Twitch,
YouTube
back
for
Twitch,
8 years,
done this, done that.
he would
I
like
don't
know how to handle
And like I
stuff
said,
like
there's
this.
no guidebook to success for this.
Another
All you
dude saying
can
get
do
on the SOcast. Yeah, the
is
reason
look
you
for
can't do
what
what you
other
wait.
people
The reason you can't do
have
what you do
done.
now on Twitch is that
Okay,
people hop
that's
on
been
stream aren't
successful.
gonna like
Sadly,
you,
when I looked at other
going
people
hard
on
on a
YouTube right now
game.
that are
They
big and
won't have a
successful,
good
I say,
time
I
when
don't
you
want
hop
people
on.
like
Blah blah
that.
blah. He
And
basically
I know
saying
that's
people
the
won't
problem. Well, if
like
you want
him
to be like that, then you're not going to be successful.
for obvious reasons.
Is it true? Is it true? And I said this in a video.
What the fuck is this? Come on,
Is it
college
true
boy.
that really, to be successful on YouTube, you have to be amalgamous. You have to.
Hello,
adhere
whoever
to the
is
formula.
inevitably
You have to do what
reading this
everyone
chat,
else
by the way.
does. You have
Hey.
to do react videos. You have to do drama videos. You have to have.
I don't know why these
edited
people
content,
saying go on the
scripted
SOcast.
stuff.
Like,
You
I
what
know
mean?
why they
Is
saying
that
it, but
true? Is that really the only
they
way
saying
to
it like it's
successful
gonna
on
make
YouTube
him
right
money or something.
I don't
I'm
know.
very confused by
And people
this,
say, well, you should
but
just
he
do
has
more
to
vlogs
respond
and
to
drama
it because
videos.
there's
I
too much
get
people
that,
saying it now.
but here's
But he's
what
gonna
happens.
ignore it
This is my
anyway.
point that I'm making. If I were to take time out and only do vlogs and drama videos regularly, so I make 2 or 3 of them a week, okay? And I still game as well, but that's less time for gaming. Immediately, I will get feedback from people. Phil, why aren't you gaming as much? This week, didn't you know that this game was coming out? I'll give you some perspective. This week coming up, Ghost Recon Wildlands is coming out. Now, I was originally planning on doing a playthrough of it. I decided it's not in my best interest to do this playthrough. I'm going to cancel it and maybe do some other stuff. Immediately, I had people contact me.
He's going to have to go out of his way to ignore people asking him to go on that
Phil,
podcast.
That's what I mean.
Also, the SOcast doesn't exist
so
anymore. They stopped after episode 100.
To figure it
They just
out.
do specials
It's
now.
so hard to figure out what is the right thing to do. Sure.
Still the
last
same thing,
year,
though, I guess.
I made more videos on the King of Hate vlogs. I did.
That
I made
episode would be
more
insane.
videos that were reaction to
In
news
fucking
stories. I
insane.
made,
They couldn't let any
commentary
fucking
on
Joe
movies
Schmo
that I saw and stuff like that.
go on there with him,
Those
though, because
videos were
it'll just turn into somebody
decently
yelling at him.
successful, meaning they all got maybe around 5,000 to upwards of 15,000 to 20,000 views. But the thing you have to realize is, number one, that's not a lot of money. It's not. It's not at all, in fact. At all. It's a few bucks a video. It's not a ton of revenue. Okay? It's not like DSP Gaming.
Yo,
It's
been 2 hours now.
Every day I'm getting a certain amount of views that are amounting to a decent amount of money. It's not. That's what I saw. Is I was putting all this time and effort into the vlogging, and the vlogging was giving me a big fat goose egg, while my gaming was going down because I wasn't gaming as much because I was doing so much vlogging.
Vlogging?
And that's the problem. People are saying, well, you should do this because it's successful. Yeah, but when I do it, yeah, sometimes it turns out I'm semi-successful, but I'm not blowing up just because I start making drama videos. If I made a diss video right now,
Diss
about
video?
someone on YouTube,
A diss
called them
video?
out for being a hypocrite or whatever, I made a big video. What would I get? I mean, let's be honest here.
I need to delete system sounds on my computer. That loud ass ding.
Just to cause drama to insult someone or whatever. But that's not sustainable. You know what I mean? Gaming has been sustainable because there's always going to be new releases. There's always going to be a new game, a new hotness.
We get a good
people want to see
point.
you play.
You're not
So I
gonna
always
make
have new content
every
on the
fan
channel.
happy.
When you're doing vlogging every day,
But if you
now
take
gotta
time to
peel
edit your
apart the
videos into
fucking news
palatable,
to find a
consumable
news
pieces,
story
not just chopping them into
that's supposed to be
500 pieces,
entertaining to
but
the
doing
fan.
actual
You gotta
video
find
editing
someone new to
and
tease
being
or someone new
and being
drama
a
to report
blend of
on
gameplay
every
and
single
entertainment.
day.
Yep.
And you know, there's people on YouTube.
It doesn't
who
take long to edit
completely
parts out of a
changed up
video.
what they would
It
start
really
on
doesn't.
YouTube. People who you know, they
Jesus
started out
Christ,
as a
16
channel that was
fucking
supposed to do
damage?
reviews, and they changed it to one of these
Oh
daily drama
my
channels.
Lizzie.
And that's all great, but I don't know if I would be successful doing it.
Remember
I don't.
girls in
Plus,
middle
I'll be
school used to
honest
say
here,
that.
I
Oh
don't
my
know
Lizzie.
if I want to do that. Morally,
I should bring that term
inside,
back.
I don't think that there's any kind
Play Modern
of
Warfare 2 again.
worth to those videos. Phil, this was announced today. Why didn't you do a reaction video? Because me getting all hype, false hype. Oh, I'm so hype, and I make a video
False
about it. I'm
hype?
reacting to something.
Hey,
Or I'm
Maximilian.
watching E3. I'm going to do live reaction to E3. Here I am, everyone. Here's the thumbnail.
He
on
does
everyone's video.
reactions to
Things like
E3 though. Oh look, you're making fun of YouTube
this. Reacting to something
thumbnails.
on screen. Here we go. I don't see the worth in those videos. I never have. Like,
This dude is a
it's
fucking
fluff. It's made for
jackass.
entertainment purposes. It doesn't add anything. There's nothing in any of those videos.
He makes
Someone could write a
faces
single tweet about
in his
the
videos
same
though.
exact information.
He flails his arms in his
It's just
videos
that
though.
because they make these big
He does
overdrawn
reactions to
drama-sized
E3. He
videos,
just doesn't do them live because he's lazy.
they, you know, it becomes popular on YouTube.
The
And
fuck is
I
he
don't-
talking
you know,
about?
like I said,
He's
I did all
shitting on
this
stuff
work
that
on it
he
last year.
does.
And
Yikes.
it didn't. There was a good 6 months. The first half of last year. Remember, I said it was going to be a 3-pronged plan. Yeah.
Remember those prongs. Rip prongs.
Gaming and the edited stuff on KO Gaming. Well, yeah, it did. The KO
Somebody said
Gaming
the worth is they can
ended
pay
up
their
being
bills.
semi-popular,
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
it didn't help me at all, business-wise, at all. At least KO Gaming had a few videos that ended
Nice
up going
fucking loud
viral,
truck
and those
outside.
got really popular. That helped me for a couple
I always
months.
get
That was
trolled
a
with
significant
sounds in the background
source of
when I
supplementary
record during the
income.
day.
The vlogging stuff.
I'm sure the audio is going to be
never
horrible
really
for this
took
video.
off, you know? I think that's going to be a
It
very
is what it is.
subjective thing where there's people
Probably going to be white noise in the background.
If people think that you're an entertaining personality or whatever, they'll come watch that kind of stuff. But
Let me
people
put a
who wanna
disclaimer in
see
the,
talk shit, you know what I mean? I was delving
direction,
into doing a politics channel on YouTube.
Description.
Because
I've been here too long. I can't even talk anymore.
here's the thing. Politics channel, I don't have to worry about content ID. I don't have to worry about all that shit. Because it would just be me talking about politics. What could you possibly
Politics
flag
channel,
for content
what?
ID or ad revenue? I could have a politics channel on YouTube.
Who
that's
is going to
just
take a
regular
politics
AdSense,
channel
just
seriously
regular
from a dude
marketing.
that didn't
And I talk
vote?
politics about that stuff on that channel specifically. right? I don't even have to be partner. I can just be a regular AdSense channel. But I don't know. Would it take off? And if I put a lot of time into that, right? That's going to take away from
all of
everything
these
else I do
people
on
saying
YouTube.
go on the SOcast, and
I
look
don't
how
know
hard
if
he
it's
is
viable.
trying
And
to ignore
also,
it.
let's
He
face
bringing
it,
up ideas people
politics
didn't
is a
even
very
bring up
divisive- Much like religion,
to ignore this.
politics is a very divisive subject. If I were to make a YouTube channel on politics, there are going to be people who disagree with my views who will literally say, well, because Phil thinks about
They're gonna
this about
literally
politics,
say it?
there's no possible way I could watch a review of his on KO Gaming or watch him play a video game on DSP Gaming or participate in one of his streams because I don't like, ideologically, I don't like how
People don't
he feels
watch a lot
on
of his
this
stuff for
political
reasons
subject,
like that
and That's the
anyway.
end of it. And I know that's silly. That's incredibly
It's silly.
close-minded. There's people who I absolutely, completely, 100% disagree with their political or their religious beliefs. But I respect them. There's actors,
Respecting and watching
I still
somebody
watch
is
their movies. I'll still watch
okay.
them on television. I may not like personally the things that they stand for, but I can see past that.
Give us some
There's
examples.
a value to them past that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, that's it. That's like the divisive issue. And so, just like religion. Imagine I started talking about religion right now.
Why would you talk about religion in a YouTube video?
And things like that. Oh my God.
What's the entertainment in
So
that?
one group of people will, if he doesn't 100% agree with me, then that's it. I can't do anything. I can't have anything to do with it.
Also,
you know?
DSP is like barely any kind of religious.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He just one of those people that got kind of religious parents, but is a grown up now and don't give a fuck either way. So what would be the point of him talking about that? Just like with politics,
Right.
he doesn't even vote. He gives half a
Well,
fuck
folks, I
about
think I'm
politics
gonna
either
wrap
way.
this up. I've now been streaming for 2
Whatever.
hours.
We
Live.
done.
It's been a
Thank
2-hour
God.
stream with tons of attendance.
Whoa,
All
boy,
right.
boy, boy.
The bottom line is, I don't know what to do.
I can
I'll just give
tell.
A closing summary of what's happened for those who maybe joined. While
I can tell you don't know what to do.
Here's what's happened. All right, soup to nuts, as they say.
Soup to nuts? What?
My partnership contracts with Machinima are ending. They are in a limited time frame. One of them, in fact, the one for DSP Gaming, within a few days will expire, meaning there will be no more ads on DSP Gaming, and I will stop making money on DSP Gaming. For my other channels, my vlogging channel and my KO Gaming channel, those contracts
Jesus
will expire
Christ, this
within
flame
a couple
shuriken
weeks.
is bodying my
Okay.
characters.
So within a few days to weeks here, I'll be making no ad revenue and no money on YouTube whatsoever. That's the bottom line. I can't really explain what happened behind the scenes yet. Eventually I should be able to, but I can't right now because of what's going on. Legally, they are legally bound to hold me to let those channels stay under them for those time periods. But I'm sure if I come out right now and I start explaining all this stuff that happened behind the scenes and all that, they probably might just violate it anyway. You know? And I can't do that. At least I got a few more days of making money on YouTube. At least I need to preserve that.
A few more days of making
Right now,
money on
between a rock and
YouTube.
a hard place, I'm in a very similar position as when I got laid off in 2010 because I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right choice is. Some options would be try to get partnership on DSP Gaming and these other channels with a new company. There are many big partner companies out there like Curse, Broadband TV, Full Screen.
Then people are not gonna take him in.
God, I forgot the other one again. I know there's 4 or 5 big ones. I always forget the last 2. But anyway, there's big partnership companies out there that I could maybe re-partner DSP Gaming with. But it's risky because I don't know if they would take me, because even though my channel has a lot of views and has potential to make money, there's also the negative element that comes with it, where people might say, well, we know that there's people that troll Phil 24/7, and if they're probably going to mess with him and do stuff.
Yo, I thought he was almost
And
done.
I'm nervous about that. I am. I'm
Fuck.
nervous that I won't be able to partner my DSP Gaming
He going
channel
over what he already
again with
fucking
anyone
went over,
because
man.
of that issue. And if that's the case, I'm screwed. I don't know how I'm going to make any more money, all right?
Oh my god, I get
That's one
trolled
thing.
sometimes. People
Another
might
thing I
not
could
want
do
to
is become
fucking
a
partner
full-time
me.
Twitch streamer where I'm constantly
Okay, hold the
doing
fucking
live
L
streams on
then.
Twitch and then basically having
Do
archived
YouTube, but don't
streams
do
and
Twitch or
uploading
don't.
to
You're
YouTube
34
as
years old. Make your own
archived,
fucking
really
decisions
primarily my focus
sometimes.
is on Twitch and interacting, but that would mean changing my content.
Join SOK,
completely,
problem
where
solved.
now I'm gonna be
Get
interacting
they
with
act
people. I
like
have to talk to
nobody
people.
that's
I
they
have
act like
to shout outs every
the
time
only
someone
people
does
that
a
don't like
cheer
him in
or
the Sons of
someone
Kojima. It's a lot of
completely
people
different
that don't
style
like
of
DSP,
content and a completely
that don't
different
have
style of
anything to do with
everything.
me, the Sons of Kojima, or any other
I don't know how it
YouTube
would
or
go.
stream
I
presence
don't
that
know
talk
if
about
that would
DSP.
fly,
Trust me.
with you know, a viewing audience. I don't know if I could get enough people.
I think I
to come
fucked up
to
and
me if I
filed
was
them
a
again.
Full-time Twitch streamer, and
I hope I
make
didn't.
enough money
I think
to
I
pay my
did.
bills. It's incredibly risky. I don't know if that would
Don't
happen.
go on the
All
artists of Kojima.
The third
That's
option would be to try to get an in real life job, but as we've kind of talked
Very
about
adult
during this
post.
stream that I just did, it's not very viable right now because it's not something that I could do like that. Twitch streaming
One of
right
those
now
fucking
full time, I could do like that.
assholes that
YouTube trying to
just
get partnered, I
call
could do
everything
like that.
autistic if
At
they
least
don't
try.
like it.
But
Because that's how that
another
works.
job outside of this, I can't.
I'm not even
Bottom
gonna get
line
into
is,
that.
Funding from Machinima is cutting out in the next couple days, so
Dead in Machinima,
I'm
cutting them
between a rock and a
off
hard
feels
place to have
bad,
something
man.
That's a quick fix before I can start to look to long-term fixes. Okay.
Are you finished or are you done?
All right.
Birdman
That's the
face.
situation I'm in. I want to say thank you to everyone who was here for the stream.
Thank you to me.
My chest for these past
Nice.
couple of hours. I feel a little better now, and I think I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to at least steer toward.
I guess you're welcome, you fucking asshole.
In the next couple of days. That being said, I have no idea what's going to happen. In a couple of days, I'm not going to have any consistent income
Fucking
anymore.
stupid ass
So please,
flame shuriken,
if
man.
you like what I do, you like
I
what
like
do, you like the
trains.
videos, and you want to see me keep doing this, there's many
Scarface
ways you can
Redemption
help.
run. Gino
Like,
Saji
just
trolling
as
the
a
fuck out of him today.
coincidence, down here at the bottom of the screen is the new Teespring store. Complete coincidence that launched when all this happened. It was not intentional. It was in the works for a while, and all of a sudden it got ready and launched last night. Completely coincidentally to all
Does
this
the old
going on.
Teespring work?
We've also got my Patreon
Oh
here.
my God, it
Thank you to
does.
everyone who does already do that. Obviously, subbing to my Twitch and bit cheering and stuff like that helps me tremendously.
You can't buy the
All
shirts
right?
though.
Every little bit at this point, because I don't know what's going to happen.
Machinima was an
Really,
inside job. Hey, Vidal Viking gave him
I'm
555
nervous.
bits.
I know you're
That $5.55 is really
gonna
gonna help out the business.
Keep doing this and succeed, and I don't know what's going to happen right now. Big
DSP
area
Street
of
Fighter
uncertainty.
5 has
Hoping
a
we'll get a positive and
million,
definitive solution,
has $1 million
and,
this year.
we
It's
keep
time to be a
moving
pro
positive.
player
We
again.
keep doing this,
Oh
because I love
yeah,
it.
a dude that can't even crutch counter combo is gonna win at Street Fighter 5.
But it may be at that point now. I don't know.
Get education.
Thank you,
I think he
everyone,
went to
for
college
listening.
though.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything.
Finally.
Right now, I'm going to upload this video to DSP.
I got some alcohol to drink too, so
This video's
I
gonna
might be
take
getting a
forever.
little
And
after
I'm going to
this.
rest my voice because I just talked for 2 straight
I need to
hours.
rest my
Tonight,
fucking voice
I
too.
will be doing
And I got a stream today. I gotta go to work.
Nintendo Switch unboxing, and
I gotta unbox my Switch too. I gotta go to work.
All right, so don't worry. The schedule that I had.
I hope his Switch showed up while he was doing this video,
I had
just
to
like
get this off
mine
my
did.
chest and talk about what's going on here in a video today, and let you know why I am so distraught at what's going on, and we'll see. If you know anyone, like I said, if you know anyone with these major partnership companies, you want to give him a nudge and say, Phil, he's in a situation, he's looking for a new partner, you know, when you can send him my way, that would certainly be much appreciated. All right, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Wow.
I'll see you hopefully tonight for the Switch stuff, but thanks for listening. Peace out.
Ooh, man.
That's it, folks. Like I said, I gotta rest my voice now. My voice is shot.
Well, time to upload this video. Anyway, I don't even. Well, I'm banned on this Twitter, so I gotta check in incognitus anyway. And I don't have an incognito tab. So let me open up my incognito tab. And go to his stupid fucking Twitter. There's really nothing to talk about though. He went over everything in the video that I could have talked about from these little tweets. But it is, what the hell? Okay. It seemed like he woke up in a good mood, honestly, from these tweets at least. All right, this is when it first happened, and then I'll just be done after that. Folks, horrible news, like worst case scenario, horrible. Will not be playing Yakuza tonight, or Yakuza, if you want to be a weeb, and need to immediately start working on a fix. This is how you know he had to get like knocked out of Machinima. He didn't quit Machinima. They told him, get the fuck out of here. You bitching too much, and you're being too much of a problem. I have to eat dinner right now, LOL, but short version, I'm leaving Machinima and am looking for a new partner network ASAP. Okay then. Gotta sneeze. At least I didn't hurt myself that time. No worries, folks. Things are coming together. May have entire situation in hand before I'm done with dinner, and it's one hell of a story. It's not a hell of a story. He didn't even give us a story. Looks like everything is fine. I'll be playing Yakuza 0 tonight. Is playing. Crisis averted. Also some good news. Teespring store. Blah blah blah. Now, if you want to know what crisis averted means, if you check his replies, I might not be able to. Fuck. I guess I gotta go to Dragon Killer channel. Well, profile. That would have been an easy choice anyway. So let's take our final field trip of the day. If I could find it. Yeah, final field trip of the day. Dragon Killer. He always got he always got the information. I guess I could just look on the images and I'll be able to find it. Was somebody using the name Cammy something? Cammy, really? What a Battlefield picture. We got shirts. Oh yeah, I could show off the shirt designs and then we could be done. That's hilarious. I'm sure the people watching this already looked at the shirts anyway though. Fuck. I'm taking longer to find this than I thought. I am struggling trying to find this. And I might already scroll past it. Okay, fuck it. But pretty much he had tweeted some dude that's over partnerships for some company I never heard of. Like, oh, please check your DMs. And I guess when he said crisis averted, he thought these dudes would sign him, and he didn't. So now he begging his fans to find people that they may know in real life to ask them, hit them with an axe, obviously, to ask them to put him under YouTube. I can't fucking talk today. I've been here for 2 hours. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. I've been stuck in the office for 2 hours. And now I gotta get to fucking work again. I gotta play fucking Zelda. It's too much work today, man. I think I'm gonna need to fucking relax this weekend. I need to take a day off. What was I about to... Fuck. Oh yeah, Teespring. Teespring.com/DSP Gaming. These are his shirts and his merchandise. You see here we got the skull that look like Triple H. We got the sexist shirt. Good is a man and a woman. Better is a man and 2 women. Copyright strike is fucking bullshit. Available till Monday, so nobody's buying this. Also, he doesn't list who, like how much people buying it, like most Teesprings do. And I think it's because he don't want us to make fun of him about not selling a lot of shirts. But I don't like this shirt. Like I said, it's a sexist shirt. What if you a dude that like dudes? What if you a girl that like girls? What if you like animals? No, man and woman good. Man and 2 women better. Copyright strike. Fucking bullshit. It's a pretty good DSP impersonation. We got the Triple H skull one. We got the coffee mug one. We got the South Park Wild Dude. We got the Event Hubs buttons. I'm pressing buttons. And we got the many faces of Phil, which is just his Twitch emotes. 2 of his Twitch emotes are the many faces of Phil. They couldn't even like take new pictures of him. If I was to buy any of these, I would get the I'm pressing buttons one. And I would probably get the faces one on a mug maybe. But the other ones, like, I wouldn't wear any of these except the I'm pressing buttons. That'll be a good one to wear for a tournament. And the mug is your own inside joke, so it's not like people are gonna be looking at your mug all day. But the Wild Dude, fuck no. The Triple H one, fuck no. The good, better, and fucking bullshit, hell no. Also, I think Fred pointed this out on Sanji Kojima thing they did the other day. It's got a D-pad on both sides. The shirt has a D-pad on both sides. Also, the shirt is factually incorrect because it says DSP Gaming established 08. DSP Gaming wasn't established 08. Darkside Phil was established in 08. DSP Gaming was established in what, like 2010, 2011? So it's a factually incorrect shirt with a half stolen design and a controller that has a D-pad on both sides. What fucking game console are they playing on? Is that the next Nintendo controller? And it's supposed to be a PS4 controller, but the dude put a D-pad on both sides. He doesn't even know how a real controller look. GG Azure Studios, you fucking moron. You don't know how a controller look. But you could steal Triple H design and make it look like DSP design. Anyway, I am done here. I'm still going to be stuck in the office because I got to fucking open Zelda and shit. Ridiculous. Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing anyway. No! This is why you need the chat to tell you. Now somebody go post a comment saying, oh, you fucked up. I didn't get to look at the shirt, you fucking idiot. God damn it. Nothing I could do about it. How was I supposed to know? Okay, we get to go over the shirts again. Well, just listen to what I said about the shirts earlier. Anyway, this is the Triple H shirt. As you see here, D-pad on both sides. Established '08. They don't tell you how much people bought it, but it says we reached our goal. The goal could have been one shirt for all I fucking know. It could have been one shirt. It could have been 100 shirts. You got the sexist shirt, the anti-Anita shirt, with the dude having threesomes. And copyright strike is fucking bullshit. You got Wild Dude, which is the South Park shirt. This is very exciting. Very exciting design. Who the fuck is gonna wear that? And then you got Down Pressing Buttons, which I think is an okay shirt with the Event Hubs buttons on it. Even though I think the Event Hub buttons are just stolen from Street Fighter 4. I don't know. But this would be a good shirt to wear for a tournament. Won't lie to you. But then if you wear it to a tournament, somebody's going to know you're wearing a DSP shirt and you're probably going to get laughed at. And then you got this Dark Souls ring with just DSP under it. Horrible design. $37 for this. And Sky Sands allegedly designed it. This isn't even a design. It's a stolen PNG logo with text under it. And I think that might be Big Noodle titling text or whatever it's called. This text looked mad familiar. Terrible design. Terrible. And then you got the Many Faces of Phil, which is just two of his Twitch emotes. Apparently this is the Many Faces of Phil. Two faces. Snort chin strap, snort chin strap, and cowboy hat. Not even a real cowboy hat. It's a photoshopped cowboy hat. But that's it. I am Audi 5000G. What is the hashtag gonna be? If you watch the video this far, I shouldn't say it at the end of the video because people could cheat. But if you watch the video this far, all the way to the end, hashtag is gonna be hashtag future. And what do you think about the future of Darkseid? Do you think he's going to be around until next year? You think it's going to actually be gone at the end of the year? I remember in 2015, people was like, "Oh man, the end is near," but it's as close as it could possibly be right now. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you for watching the video. Like it if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Nice horn outside. Nice horn outside. And I'm about to do fun stuff. Nice horn outside. They could have blew it one time and waited. Jeez. Impatient motherfuckers. Don't you see I'm in here fucking recording a video for my business? Damn. Anyway, I am done for the last time. See you.